And really, like on a Jerry stream, it's like we could just start off like that. We really don't have intros on Jerry streams. It's just like boom, we get started.
Yeah, that's about what mine looked like. Here I am, ready to go. Let's go.
Let's do this. So yeah, well, I see. I already asked you. Pretty much you've been around for a while now. So like, your main target right now is what is it? That Chrissy guy.
Yeah,
Um.
I was attacking him for a little while. He copyright striked me twice.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
How's that been going?
It, I don't understand everything about it, so it's a little rough. They're still up there, but he hasn't done anything about it. He hasn't
The
followed through
second
with
part,
anything because he knows that
just the
crap.
you know, and this is something that like I've been starting thinking about now. Hey, what's up, Predator Hunter? This is something that I've been thinking about more often now because like when I came when like when I started like rolling into this thing, like we all kind of do that thing where it's like we kind of understand certain things, but I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm not doing
Hmm.
that no more. I'm not saying I'm an expert. I'm not gonna say nothing like that. I'm not an expert. I'm dumb just like everybody else. But I am actually gonna read things,
Hmm.
and I'm gonna do my best to get people that can interpret that for me because you know a lot of these guys they get things and they just interpret them themselves. They come up with their own words, they come up with their own way of thinking or whatever. So when they see something like just like they do with Black Law's dictionary, they put in their own words, right? They it
Yep.
says something like overstand or understand, you know what I
Oh God, the understand one. Oh,
mean? They Yeah, so they're always gonna claim themselves to be the knowledge bearers, right? So I'm not doing that anymore. I'm just, you know what? I don't know nothing, and I'm just gonna go with it from there. It's like I'm learning as I go, but you know what? At least I'm learning.
you know what ticked him off the most is when I would put his lies right in the video. I would say, "Look, you lied."
Oh yeah, no, they
Oh, he
won't even
hates that.
because they never accept anything that they do.
No,
Have you had a chance to have you have I'm pretty sure you've run into Rogue Nation. Have you run into him yet?
bro. Yeah, yes, but I don't think I've done a video on him yet.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if he does do audits, but Rogue is one of the
Maybe I'm
worst
thinking of
ones.
the wrong person.
He usually comes in into Hezekiah's chat, and he's usually a big disruptor. He'll come in and say dumb things. He's David Perillo's. You know who David Perillo is, right?
No, I don't know that one.
Oh my gosh, you're so like. I thought you were all up in rash. Well, he's one of uh Hezekiah's trolls. So
Oh,
yeah. Well, I mean, Hez doesn't call him a troll. He calls him part of the family, but we like to consider him, a troll. Everybody in Hez's chat.
uh huh.
Uh, but he's one of those guys that just likes to stir up stuff. Like there's another one that's around called Gray Knight. Have you seen him?
Yep.
Yeah, he's basically like that guy. But I would give Grey Knight maybe like a smidgen more of IQ than
Just a smidge
David.
though. Just a
Just a
smidge.
smidge, like the smallest. Like like if there was a way I could create a half a number, then yeah, I'd give him that. Yeah. So you know what? I had an idea of what I wanted to do. Um,
Okay.
but I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy because see before I took my small little break that I took. I was starting to do videos on this guy called well, his channel is called Here's the Deal. Have you heard of it?
Okay. Yep. I know that channel. I've seen it.
Okay. Okay. Well, this guy just like he brings up this fury in me. Like I don't understand why that like it's just well, I do understand why. I do understand why, and you'll see why. So this is what I wanted to do. Um, I was gonna like do a little like story like thing, but I'm gonna wait till Katie Zed gets time to come up here to talk about like other things like that. What I want
Hmm.
to do is do some real time reaction to Here's the Deal, and usually it's pretty good no matter what, because this guy will drive you nuts no matter what. Like we could just, I'm gonna pick a random video. It's gonna be one video that we've never seen before, you've never seen before, I bet, and I bet you both of us are gonna lose our minds. So just give me a second here. I'm gonna bring it up. Do, 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 do. You can go ahead and talk to the crowd while I do this.
Hello, crowd.
Our great crowd of 6.
Yeah, let's see. News Now NME. Big hugs back to you. Also, did you see Hezekiah's show Saturday?
No, I missed it.
Okay.
And yeah, I heard that you were on.
Yeah, I introduced our newest frauditor. Here, he's here. Hold on. Hello, everybody. I'm the newest frauditor on the scene. I know how to do it too. I go to the post office. I go to the government buildings, and I do all that.
Hey, by any chance, are you related to Maddie?
No,
No, he's not related to Maddie.
no.
That was pretty good though. I like how you added that sound effect. Did you do that? Like, is that like a thing you have already set up?
This man
Yeah, he's
not
here
back
whenever I need him.
down from these tires.
Oh my gosh, you
here's
already
the
heard
deal.
him.
That guy's my favorite. I really like that guy. He's so funny. He's so funny. He
I
does
al-
such good audits.
I already hate you, Muppet. Okay, so like I said, this is what I do with this guy because he drives me crazy. I could just play any video, and this is his latest video, whatever it is. He put it out 2 days ago, so I'm just gonna hit it and watch. We're gonna go nuts. We're gonna go nuts.
Go for it.
Oh, sorry, I gotta renew my Prime. I'm sorry about that.
Back to the Here's the Deal channel. Let me check the audio real quick, make sure we're going.
Yeah, you check
Says
the
I'm
audio.
live.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
it
see a
works great.
picture,
Shut up.
So let me just double check the audio. If you guys
Would
can
you
hear
double
me,
check it already? It's taking too long.
let me know. All right, welcome back to the. Oh yeah, okay, it's working. I just want to jump right into this. Couple good comments in the chat room before we get started. One of the things is, yeah, the United States is admittedly, according to 28 USC 300215A, it says the United States. This is a quote. The United States means a federal corporation. So, according to their own language, according to their own terminology, and
You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? 28, 20, 20, total. Why do they do that? Why do they do that? Like if anybody right there does any kind of research, I'm not gonna do that research. I'm not gonna write it down and be like, oh, what'd you say? What? Excuse me, 20, 20, 20, 20, what? Why do they do that? It's like just say your quote.
I've looked them up. That does not say anything that they talking about.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't. Like I'm 100% sure that whatever he took out of context is completely wrong. But you know what? It's just like why? Your crowd doesn't care. They're not looking for research. Just
No.
validate them. Why am I play button?
their own federal code. The United States is a corporation. And, you know, we talk a lot about the Constitution. when I talk about the Constitution, I reference that word because it's familiar to people and it's supposed to be the supreme law of the land. But really, you don't want that as a whole to be a supreme law of the land. There are parts of it that are good, but a lot of it is tyrannical. As a matter of fact, a lot of parts of the Constitution, like Congress, which is supposed to be our representatives, but they show themselves by their actions and their bills and the laws that they hammer out.
He does know we elect them, right? Like
No, he has no idea.
it's like, guy, turn on the TV. You can vote for these people.
To existence to suppress the rest of us, even though they claim to be our representatives, they actually show themselves by their actions to be our enemies. And those enemies are given power by the Constitution to lay and collect taxes. In other words, to extort the tax cattle. And I ain't down with theft because theft is wrong. I would not steal from you if you were my neighbor. I would expect you not to steal from me. And what are people in government but human beings who seek to steal?
You see what I'm saying? It's like, dude.
I don't know what you're talking about. He speaks the truth.
Listen,
He speaks the truth. No, I'm telling you. It's a corporation.
It's,
What you here
it's
to do?
okay,
What
okay,
you here
fine,
to do?
fine.
Don't you dare
L-
interrupt
listen,
me.
Listen,
telling you.
listen,
telling
listen. Even a
listening.
corporation needs to pay their employees, okay? So they need to make profit. So don't
Yes,
tell
but the
me,
corporation makes the most profit, so that means I get the most money.
oh, you.
I get the most money. I get the most money.
So you pay the least amount of
Okay.
tax and you get the most money.
from other human beings and excel at the wealth, the transfer and wealth Ponzi scheme that they got going here. The transfer of wealth and power is really what it really is. So this guy's name is Eric West. He's got a YouTube channel called Maui Audit of Police, and a little more than 2 hours ago he was live streaming. I don't know if it was on a Facebook Live, but he was live streaming, traveling through on a highway, stopping off on the side of the highway to record the fallout of the Lahaina fires. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you some of this video. I've gone through the video. It's 24 minutes long. I've distilled it down and I've edited a lot of things out so that we can look at only the things that are pertinent.
So,
But I do want
so
to
we lose
show
all the
you
context
that
of the
what's
video?
going on in
Sure.
Hawaii is the same as what's going on, in our demographic on this side
What?
of the Pacific Ocean. So let me just show you this. We're going to move through this. We're going to make some comments, but
did he say that there's fires happening everywhere? What?
Yeah.
What? Did you hear that?
Yes.
He just said that there's fires happening in Hawaii and over here. Are there fires happening around you right now? Is your
No,
is your
we're
buddy on
getting the
fire?
flooding.
Oh, you're getting the flooding. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got some flooding.
Oh, okay. All right. I just want to make sure what natural disasters, because there's no fires over here. Maybe we're gonna get an earthquake. Maybe that's what's happening.
California
this
got
is
one.
what the police
little
who are
one.
supposed to be serving and protecting are doing to people who live in Hawaii as they step out of their vehicles within their free right to travel and try to exercise their freedom of the press. Here's what the cops are doing to them. Let's go ahead and watch some of this.
Okay, I just want to know what.
To leave now.
Can you state what
You
law?
need to leave now.
What
You
regulation?
need to leave now.
So you're not going
Get
to tell?
back in your car and leave now, or you will be arrested underneath this proclamation.
Okay,
Get
so it's
back in your
a
car.
so it's a proclamation.
Look at this person's face right here. I just want to
She's
zoom in on this
angry?
face. You need to leave now. You need to leave now. You need to
That's
leave now.
racist.
It's like they're just robots, just doing what they're told to do. Look, I didn't make the laws. I didn't write the laws. I just enforce the laws. I'm just doing my job. I'm just following orders, like we've said many times on this channel. And I will.
I think that's a good description of a cop's job, right? They
Or
enforce the laws.
anybody's job. No, wherever you go, there are rules. And you have to follow them.
Yeah, and standing in the middle of fires is not the place where you want to fight the authority.
Continue to say it and kick that dead horse until it's gelatinized. But law enforcers and people who just follow orders and ask for your papers and pull you over and tell you to hang tight and say, here's the deal. Those order followers who are just following orders are the conduit through which most, if not all, evil enters the world. And how does that happen? Because you don't have a moral compass. These people don't have.
What about the people who break the law? Like
Exactly. Not one of them will come up with a way to keep society safe.
It's because the tyrannical system that we got, and if not for their militarized tyrannical systems that they put together, but it's like, okay, find a better system.
Yes.
What's gonna work?
And what gives them the authority to say what's right and wrong? I mean, that's why we hire the politicians.
Or at least we all kind of agree that the politician that we put in power is the one that we want to make the decisions, right?
Right.
It's not perfect. It's not the best, but up until now we don't have anything better. So
The
We're
only thing I'll
waiting.
agree with them is the system is screwed up. But
Well,
what to do to fix it? No one has
exactly.
that answer.
exactly, and that's what I mean. It's like it's not perfect. It's never going to be perfect. And if you're looking for a perfect system, good luck. You're never going
Yeah,
to be
it doesn't
happy.
exist. When they tell you to go to another
principle
country,
to go by.
the
They don't
countries have their own thing too.
Right. And
You're
then
never going to find something that aligns with you perfectly. You're never.
exactly. And it's like, oh, but it works in Norway, but
You'll
different
find something wrong
population,
there.
different cultures. Right. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so much. So much.
have a guiding light. They're not looking out for the best interests of their fellow human beings. They're just doing what their masters tell them to do, whether it's right or wrong. And that's what makes it dastardly. That's what makes it evil. Is if the masters tell them to do good, they'll do good. If their masters tell them to do very evil things, they will do very evil things. And
So if you tell us that we did good, are you going to be our master telling us that we're doing good?
Exactly.
So that you know, one of the things that drives me crazy about people like him is that like they like to say things like, "Oh, they're authoritarians and everything like that," but yet you want everybody to do what you're doing. So
Yes.
what what authoritarian is going to win? You know, it's like, come on. I don't ever understand that whole part where it's like, well, I don't want to listen to anybody, but everybody should listen to me.
It's like the sovereign citizens. If you watch enough sovereign citizens, they all take their own script and then you say, well, who's right? Because you said this and you said this. So who's right?
Me.
then they'll try to shirk their responsibility and shirk their liability and just say, hey, I was just doing what I was told. So they become the conformists they're not supposed to be instead of the moralists that they should be.
What I'm
They're
espousing.
doing what they're told regardless of what is right instead of doing what is right regardless of what they're told. You need to move. You need to move because I said so, because it's the law, because there's a Hawaiian proclamation, because there's an emergency proclamation.
It's an emergency proclamation. Get back in the car and leave now.
Just so I get it for the record. People are asking why we can't park and look at these images and take pictures. I just need to know what the law is that says we can't do it. What law?
Because of this emergency proclamation, you cannot park or walk on the bypass. Thank you.
What
need to leave
law
now.
do I reference? What
You
law?
need to leave.
What law do I reference? What law do I reference? Auditors, we need you here. What law do you reference?
For what?
You don't need frauditors anywhere. But to your point, Katie, is that see, this is where I think a lot of people will be like, yeah, you know, like I agree with that point, right? And I do agree with it. The thing is that the officers, there are certain, you know, there are certain people that you complain to, right? There are certain, you know, steps to get to where you want to get to as far as like things that are not working. And I think we put too much onus on officers and other like, you know, people who just work, right? Like the city engineers or say the firefighters or whatever, you know, as much as they have certain authorities, they don't have the authorities to change the law. That's the legislator. And so I always get upset that people, you know, like put so much onus on them when we really should just take it to the legislator to change these things, right? The things that don't work. And so this guy saying, "Oh, the law, right? What law? Where are you going to get at with that officer? Even if you want to sit there and argue the law with her, she's not going to be able to do anything for you if you broke the law anyways, because she enforces the law. She doesn't litigate the law."
And I agree too with, I don't take what the government says at face value on everything. I agree that it would just be completely naive. But I was a firefighter. And if I didn't listen to my command and do what I was told, I didn't come home. I could get hurt in a fire.
There you go. And that's exactly where I think the distinction is between somebody who works like an officer, like a firefighter, to somebody who's a legislator. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
the firefighter and the officer have things to protect themselves, and that's what these guys don't want. These guys don't want them to protect themselves. They think that those are things that are made to fight against people. No, it's meant to protect the officer, but or the firefighter, depending on the situations, right? So that's what I say, you know, like that's where I think the real divide is that where people are trying to complain to these people, and these people are simply people who work in the capacity of like a blue collar job, and the
Mhm.
people that they need to actually take their complaints to they're not taking them to. So things never change.
And that's why I always say on my show that these jackwagons are not in it for freedom. They're not in it for our rights. They're in it for the YouTube money.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I've, you know what? I will say this: some of them are not just in it for the YouTube money. Some of them are in it for their own, like their own vendettas. You know, like some of them
Yeah.
have their own gripes. You know, so it sometimes it's a little disingenuous to say that they're all in it, because then they'll say, "Well, I'm not in it for the money," but you are in it to take out a judge, or you are in it to like go after a police department. You know what I mean?
And they're
So,
also like what Long Island Audit. He's trying to push his own agenda
oh
on the
my
police
gosh,
departments.
that's another one. That
Yeah.
guy just gives me a headache. He's like what the condescension that
Mhm.
he's just like a walking condescension. He's like, if I could, if condescension had a picture in the dictionary, it would be Long Island Audits holding his
That's
gimbal. Like,
that slow talk, that I'm not
Long
yelling.
Island Audits.
I'm not
I
doing
could give with
you're the
another
one
guy like
getting
this.
upset. You need to de-escalate.
Like just him breathing escalates me.
Yeah.
Friends, I just want to know what law.
Yeah, what law is it?
Now
What
she's
law
calling
is it?
somebody in. Emergency proclamation. Are they going to arrest me? What are they going to
And let's say this. Let's say it is a law. Let's say they hammered out a new law and you're not aware of it. What if it runs afoul of the Constitution? Well, now you got some contradiction. Now you got some hypocrisy. Now you got some order followers who said they were going to support and protect and defend your Constitution, which means your individual rights, your unalienable rights. But now there's another law that was issued by the president or a governor, or, under the auspices of some emergency. So we're going to go over this real quick.
So you just want people to die because of your rights.
And if there is an emergency and something has to scramble to make people safe, do it, and then we'll figure it out later. And if they did something wrong, lock them up.
Right. That's the other part that I don't like. It's like they're they have cameras all day with them, right?
Right.
All they do is like, they put out cameras and stuff like that. They have cameras with them all the time, and it's like, dude, if you have cameras with you all the time recording everything, why not just record the problem that's going on and just show it to somebody else later? Like, there's no need to fight. There's no need to sit there and be like, what's the law? What's the law? Well, my rights and all that stuff, right? It's like, just record it,
And I want to know
save it.
what legislation is held at the side of a road, or what laws were changed at the side of a road.
I don't think any. I doubt
Exactly.
it.
It's like when you get a traffic stop, you don't go. You go to a judge. Say, look, they did it wrong.
I
Prove me.
don't even think that little a bill that was sitting on the steps of Congress changed anything from where he was at.
Oh yeah, no.
This is the kind of things we're going to go over. That was the first clip. Here's the second clip.
I'm just taking a stand. I'm just asking what law. That's all I want to know. I just want to know what.
Leave now. I'm not going to ask you again.
Okay, I just want to know
You need to
what.
leave now.
Can you say what
You
law?
need to leave now.
What
You
regulation?
need to leave now.
So you're not going to
Get
tell?
back in your car and leave now, or you will be arrested underneath this proclamation.
Okay,
Get
so it's
back
a,
in your
I know we just saw this. I just want to play this again because look at her eyes. You need to leave now. You need to leave now. Why do I need to
Dude.
leave now? You just need to leave.
She
It's
looks
an
calm as
arbitrary
could
command,
be.
and they enjoy enforcing these commands. They love that power. They're extracting the nectar of that power from the lemon of tyranny. And they've
What?
sucked it down and they've sucked it up and they're shooting it up and it's empowering them. They love to say, just because I said so, because it's the law, because I'm a law. Look,
Was that like a drug user's confession? What was
Maybe.
you see that badge right there? I got major authority. I got major power over you. You do what I say, or I'm going to punish you. I'm going to inflict some serious pain on you, boy.
Oh my
It's
God.
sick. It's psychotic. If you and I did this, we'd rightly be thrown into a cage. Why? Because we're harming our fellow human being.
Your car.
so it's a pro.
Seriously,
He
we
hasn't
got to
done
stand up and go.
anything.
No, this ain't happening for one more day.
She has
Not
not
for
said
one
any of
more
those things
second.
he's saying.
I got to get with
He's not even hurting. He's not even in pain. What is he talking about?
some like-minded people who actually love freedom as much as I do, and we got to stand up against this.
Proclamation.
It's an emergency proclamation. Get back in your car and leave now.
Okay, thank you. Emergency proclamation. Oh, can I get your name and badge number, please? Name and badge number.
I didn't realize I duplicated this. Just wait a second. There's more, guys. There's more.
Name and badge number.
We know that there's more. Good point, Zyquin. Do you know who Zuzu Zyquin is?
No.
He is probably I would say one of the smartest people that I've run into in this community. He is one of the people who researches things, who knows things. I absolutely recommend you go to his channel because he always puts things together that are like perfect. Like I will follow you into the depths of hell, Zurzutz, and I will keep messing up your name while I'm at it. But but he's right though, and I get what you're saying. The founding fathers knew that there was going to be times when things were going to get muddled up, right? So they created the checks and balances. That's why they created the three system, and that's why the Constitution is not what's that? The Constitution is not what? It's not
I know our rights aren't fettered.
The Constitution is not absolute, right? Is that
Yeah,
right?
yes, not absolute.
It's not absolute. So yeah, so it's meant to be mixed around and changed or whatever.
And
Hopefully
I
for the
forget
better.
there was a president who said that it should be like rewritten every so many generations or something to keep with the
What?
times, and everybody was like, no, it needs to stay the way it is.
Nah, that doesn't sound like one of my founding fathers. Which one was that? Dang, my play button's so up.
Name and badge number. Okay. No name and badge number. Can I get your name and badge number? Nope. Okay.
I've never understood this. Yeah, call yourself a public servant, and when your public master comes up to you requesting, it's a very simple request. Can I get your name and badge number? If they won't give you that, what kind of evil are they doing behind the scenes that they don't want you known about? We have got to understand that these cops understand, these law enforcement officials understand that when somebody dangles a camera in their face, this can potentially go out to every member of the human race.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Do you see?
In every nation, every
public servant, and then he said, "We're your public masters."
Yeah.
Oh, that burns me.
And you know what? This has been kind of tame for his videos. I'm not gonna lie. Usually by now I'm already like, I've already thrown out like an F-bomb out there. So he's kind of kept it tame. Maybe he knew it was gonna be Labor Day. I don't know.
Maybe.
Tribe, every language, every custom, every culture is going to see your reaction, and yet they continue to not do the very thing they swore they would do. That puts you at the bottom rung of humanity, dude and dudette.
You put them at the
No
bottom
name and
rung
badge.
of humanity.
Oh my God!
Oh, shoot him!
I'm so
Shoot him!
sorry.
Shoot him!
That game does not play like that, by the way.
Just trying to find out what law says I can't stop and take pictures or stop and go on the highway. I'm just asking what law it is.
Okay, this is now. Let me see. I didn't, because I don't see in the comment section the description under Hawaii Real Estate's video. I don't see him calling out what law enforcement agency this is. So let's take a look at this. This is, I don't know if you guys can see this.
Oh my God.
This is what? Deputy Sheriff, State of Hawaii, badge number 1343. The guy's name is A. Wolf. So that's one person he's dealing with. We should really also get the badge number of the female cop.
Yeah, what are you going to do with it?
Let me just take some time. Okay, so we're at 148 here, so we got some time. It's just important to identify these guys.
Why?
I don't know if he's standing far away. Okay, he's getting closer.
It's like okay, so you identify them, and what are you gonna do with that? Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna complain? You already got them on camera. What else do you need? Okay, you're gonna go get their name and say, such and such did this to me or whatever, and nobody's gonna agree with you. So what now?
because they always watch the body cam or their footage, and it's like, they did nothing wrong, and why are you complaining?
Yeah, you see, I think that it's like a of course it's a power trip, right? But I
Yes.
think I think when it comes to like getting footage all the time, just continue getting footage, right? I think that they're hoping that because they get footage all the time and they're always putting things out there, that they specifically the people who are making these videos get a certain amount of power that allows them in their local municipalities or wherever they're at to skate on things. You know what I mean? Yeah,
hmm
I think that's what that's about. I'm just saying I may be wrong. That's just my theory on it.
I also wonder how many of them are trying to get that
There's too
government
much of
money
a
by
shine on the
suing.
badge. Let's see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just
Let's
waiting
see
for
what
that
her
one
name
trip
is.
up.
We're not going to be able to find that. I'd really like if Eric West from Hawaii Real Estate
Are you talking
knows
about
what
me,
her
okay,
name
or
is. We've got to
you're talking
identify her.
about
It's very
this guy
important that
over
we
here?
identify these people
Oh, I
by
hope they're
name
talking about this guy.
and by department and by badge number. So let's go ahead and go back to where we were. He's talking to this guy over here, A Wolf.
Uh-oh. A new challenger has
All right,
arrived.
here we go.
Your name and badge number? Nope. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
No name and badge number.
No name and badge number.
Just trying to find out what.
Hey, Katie, are you in?
Hey,
Hi. I
What's your
heard
name and
my
badge?
name was summoned, so I decided to jump on.
From the depths of hell, I summon you, Katie Zed. No, I'm kidding.
I thought my brother was going to be on, and then I realized, well, I have the link too, and I don't see my brother in here. So
Well, he was having trouble because he's not his internet was not that great, and we were trying to work.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was just like it's okay, man. He was like, well, when I get my good internet, man, we'll do one. And I'm like, yeah, man, no problem. I was a little bit disappointed, but I'm hey, what are you gonna do when it's technical problems? It's technical problems.
Can't do anything
You
about
should
it.
know. You
Listen,
should know,
Katie.
Jerry.
We're gonna start already, huh?
Well, I only poke fun at my friends, so you should feel, privileged that I'm making fun of you right now.
Ooh, I'm a friend. Have you met comedy frauder over here?
I have not. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm not
So
in the
we're-
fraudening community. I'm in the true crime community, but
Ooh, I like true
I
crime.
hang around I hang around the dark corners of the internet, so I'm here.
Yeah, you'll love her channel if you like true crime. I'm a sucker. I go almost every time, and I'm always trying to get on her calls.
Yeah, I went for 3 hours yesterday and I didn't even realize it, so I couldn't take calls at the end. It was too much. I can't go for more than 3 hours.
Oh, and you know what? I thought I heard you signing out, and I got out of your stream, right? And then
Yeah, I saw you right at the end jump back in, but I was already
Yeah.
doing my thing that I do at the end. So
Yeah, because YouTube has been doing this thing to me where it's like it shows people live, but they're not live. It's like it just shows them live, and I'm like, why do you keep doing that to me, YouTube? So when I saw you live, I'm like, Katie can't be live, and I went, and I'm like,
was.
oh my god, you're still live.
I forgot I have to feed my husband in the evenings. He's like, "What are we gonna do
Oh,
for dinner?"
no.
It's like
Poor
I stream
guy.
from like 4:30 to 7:30 or something. Yeah,
Poor Mr. Zed.
I know.
Somebody pray for Mr. Zed.
I cooked him some dinner. He just didn't get to eat till 8:30 at night.
Law says I can't stop
Sorry
and
about
take
that.
pictures or stop
Sorry, I'm trying to get this so you guys can see
and
it
go
all.
on the highway. I'm just asking what law it is. That's all I want to
We
know.
were told because of the emergency proclamation that
Okay.
vehicles can stop to take pictures.
That's all I was asking her, and she's like freaking out on me. I just want to know what law says we can't stop here.
Are you with the company or?
No,
It's
I'm
very important you understand what A Wolf just said. This sheriff's deputy, he said there's an emergency proclamation and you cannot take pictures. Translated, because the governor, he says, the governor made an emergency proclamation, there are rights that you will lose, and I will enforce the loss of those rights. Let's be real clear about what these emergency proclamations mean, because I'm telling you guys, if you allow the government to remove your rights because of an emergency, and just put another way, if emergencies can legitimately remove your rights, the governments will create more emergencies to remove more of your rights.
Well, what do you want, man? You want the fire to be on top of the people before they ask them to leave?
Look,
I don't.
this is going to be unpopular, but I agree with this guy. You do not need the government taking away rights for emergencies like that.
Okay, but what kind of emergency are we talking about? Okay, because it's
We
like
shut down the whole country for 2 years because of COVID.
that's a different kind of emergency. That's what I mean. It's like, okay, COVID
The fire is
was a different story.
out. The fire where this guy is right now, the fire is out already. And if you don't think that they're trying to cover something up in Hawaii, you should look more into it.
Well, look, like I said, it's not to me. It's not that there might be something going on. There might be something going on, but doing all of this is not gonna uncover that story. Is what I'm saying. And even if say, okay, they make you move or whatever, right? They're not moving him out of his house. They're moving him out of the side of the road.
I understand. I mean, I understand you can't stop at the side of the road. I totally agree with that. But what he's saying about them taking away your rights because of some emergency that the government is just declaring, that's kind of BS.
Well, you see, that's where like I said, that's where that distinction is. Is the fight with this officer or is the fight with the legislator at this point? Because it's like, what is he gonna do? Is he gonna change it? Is he gonna be able to change anything? I don't think so. But if you go to the,
he needs to just tell this guy it doesn't matter what the emergency proclamation is. You can't stop on the side of the road unless your car is, distressed or whatever, or
pay for the win.
But this is also where I fall into, you've got a group of people that wants to be safe. So we have people that will try to keep us safe and make rules, laws, or whatever to keep us safe. You're always going to find somebody that's not happy with it or that they think that there's something underhanded about it.
Yeah.
I don't completely agree with everything the government does, but I agree it's the system we've got. And if we want to change it, there's got to be something to do.
Like each situation is different. You have to have nuance in these situations. Hawaii there's something stinky in Hawaii. I'm just saying.
Oh, there's definitely something stinky in Hawaii. There's definitely.
Yeah, but like I said, the answers don't come at the side of the road, and this officer doesn't have them.
Yes.
It's kind of like Rahm Emanuel said. We won't let any kind of good crisis go to waste, even if we have to fabricate a crisis. I'm not saying that's what's happening here, although there are a lot of people who have opinions about this. But if you can use a crisis to take away somebody's rights, what's to keep the people in power from manufacturing crises so they can take away more rights? And by taking away rights, I mean there is a legitimate power and wealth transfer that happens when something like that happens. We cannot kid ourselves. That's what's going on.
I'm just a citizen. I live in Kaanapali, and I just want to know what law says we can't do it. We have a right. We have a constitution that says we have the right to press. We have a right to. We have a right to be on this. This is a public road. I'm just trying to find out what law we are following here. That's all I'm just asking that question.
That's a good
what
way to
law
put it.
says
what law are we following? Are we following the Supreme Law of the land, which is Constitution, or are we following a lesser law called an emergency proclamation?
we can't? What law do we tell people they can't stop here? Just all I'm asking. What law? I'm not trying to create any problems. I'm just asking a real simple question.
But they don't know.
I don't want to get arrested. I'm not breaking the law, I don't think. Don't you have to tell me what law I'm breaking?
Yep, they do.
I don't know.
Yeah, but the question is, are you under arrest? Have they put you under arrest? Are you in handcuffs? Have they taken you out of the car? You know, like that's where you see, like, that kind of stuff to me is like, it's like you don't want things to get worse, but you're making them worse because you just don't want to do simple things, you know? Like, it's like, I get it, you know, certain things you don't want to do because, you know, you feel that it's not right or whatever. But at this point, it's like, look at, you know, read the situation, right? You're not gonna get out of this by getting your way, right? By doing the things that you want to do. Just go ahead and you know, like, give them your license, get out of it, and then, you know, like, go do your protest or go figure out how you're gonna, you know, like, go against it, because this is not winning anything.
And
yeah, it's not something that needs to happen on the side of the road for sure. And I really think these cops just need to say something along the lines of, like, you can't be stopped on the side of the road unless your car is in distress.
But
and
also,
making it along.
no matter what they say, they're not going to accept it. That's the other part. I mean,
Yeah.
they could say that. They could be like, please, no, don't stop on the side of the road. But they'd be like, you can't tell me where to stand.
Yeah.
There's no win.
There isn't, and that's
But
that's
at least they could cite a law at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that in some cases, officers will give them too much leeway, and like it gets to a very bad point, and then some officers choke them up way too quick, But hey, that's the officer's job, and that's why it's so hard to do.
Yeah.
All right, now who's this
Hey,
guy?
real
Let's
quick,
name 'em
pause
all
one more
if you
time,
can.
Jerry.
Sure.
This guy is
So I have Ava on camera right now.
So
I know she looks just like Xena now, but that's Ava. If anybody donates to Jerry right now while I'm on stream, I'll give Ava, and Xena's behind me, a milk bone on air.
Well,
so if
you
you
know what?
donate to Jerry, Ava and Xena get a milk bone.
No, you know what, Katie, if you want, and like this is because it's Labor Day, and like I'm taking a break. You can go ahead and put your link for your I Want a Coffee if you want. Go ahead on the thing, and people can donate to you, so you can give Xena her milk bone.
Nom, nom, nom,
No,
nom.
I don't mind. Donate to Jerry. You're the one doing the work here. I'm just here. I'll put my I just bought a domain. I'll put my website in your links. How about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
If people want to buy stuff, they can go to they could, by the way, discount code Xena10 for 10% off in my store.
There you go. There you
Go
go.
to katiez.com. katiez.com, discount code Xena10.
No, it's fine.
But
It's
seriously,
absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine.
Jerry works hard.
I'm here to have fun right now, and if my guests want, like if you want to chill, go ahead, be my guest. I like put it out there. I don't mind. I don't want it today. Today I want to just hang out.
All right.
What the heck is his name?
Oh my gosh.
Balder Boy.
Please.
Okay.
Oh my god. I gotta review that. Hey, but hey, who doesn't miss commercials, right?
Colton, can you hold this?
Yeah. By law, you should have a car license plate.
It might have fallen off.
Okay, you're facing insurance.
By the way, we're on our way to a funeral
All right.
for a victim of the fire.
I need your
I think it's everything's in there.
license, registration, proof of insurance.
And what's your name and badge number?
Show me your papers.
Registration, license.
You need my license?
It didn't sound like he
It's
asked.
in my little bag. Hang on a second. Can I get your name?
Yeah, well, that's kind of the point, Frogzilla. Frogzilla says in the chat, this is much bigger than just some dirty pigs. Where are the 2,000 missing little people? Yeah, well, here's the thing. You're not going to find out if free press is limited. If the tyrannical hand of evil has reached out and told people in Lahaina and Maui and all these other places that experience these devastating fires, if the law enforcement agencies who swore to protect and defend and uphold the rights of the people on that island are telling you you don't have rights, then how is it going to be discovered where these little people are? Because see, the last thing people want to do who are involved in a cover-up is to have more and more cameras and more transparency on the scene.
Wow. Dang. I wonder. Like, do you think that that's just like manifested, or do you think that's come from a bunch of different sources?
I think that number is exaggerated. The last I heard, there was 800 kids missing, and now all of a sudden it jumped to 2,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about this guy. It's like he sensationalizes everything that's terrible. Like anything that sounds bad, he'll notch it up to like 20 to 10,000 degrees. These are the type of people that are dangerous. And I know, like, that word gets kicked around just like tyrants and stuff like that. But I do believe people like him are dangerous because not only does he validate people who are doing, wrong, but he puts fear, and I hate people that drive people to do things out of fear. That's like, I think that's the worst thing you could do. Is like, people should be informed. People should know the truth, but don't scare people. You know what I mean? Because that's not helpful. I don't think it's a good way to inform people or to make people make decisions, is to have them scared.
Yeah. No, I don't. Whoa, frog in my throat. Totally agree. But also, why? Like, they have some sort of, I don't know what it's called. I'm bad with words, but where drones get like lose power when they go over this area and stuff too. So it's not even like this guy could park further away and see what's going on. What are they hiding behind that fence? Is what I'm saying.
I know, and that feeds into that paranoia.
Yeah.
Because the world wants to know what's
well,
going
and the
on
other thing is
in
the
Hawaii.
government is doing that.
Name and badge
by not
number?
letting,
Yeah, I get you.
actual journalists in there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do we know what law it says we can't stop here?
That's the third cop he's asked. And the third cop that doesn't have an answer.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, here we go with
How
the
many
counting of
cops
the
are here?
officers.
5. Just asking what law it says I can't stop here and take pictures of Lahaina.
Oh my God.
We're on the very edge of Lahaina. We're not even anywhere over the town. This is on the very south end. Colton. All right, guys, for all you auditors out there, hit me in the comments with a good next step to deal with this. Colton. Hey, we're on our way.
Again, if you're just joining the chat, this is from Hawaii Real Estate. He's on a Facebook Live, or at least he was 2 hours ago. He's not a polished and professional auditor, so he's asking for help during his live stream from auditors who may be watching. And he
Polished and professional. 2 words I would not use to describe auditors.
No.
Should I want to describe this guy as polished and professional?
I think he had like 3,000 people watching him at that point.
We do a funeral on the other side. We're going to be late. Ma'am.
Is he being detained at this point, or can he just leave if he wants to leave? They're asking
Literally
to leave,
on our
right?
way to a funeral.
I
Can we
think
go
they
now?
took his papers.
Stand by.
We're going to be late for a funeral. If you're just joining the live, I'm standing or I'm
Of
sitting
course,
here in my
Of
car.
course, I don't think that they're
On the
they
way to a
wanted
funeral,
hold him. The
and I just
officer at
decided
the
to
beginning
pull
was telling
over
him to just leave, but he
What
wouldn't
they-
just leave. So
You know,
I'm
where the
guessing
car
now
is,
it's
where we
become
took
a thing,
the
right?
videos and pictures the other day.
I can't hear
I
you
just
when the
wanted to
video's
find out
playing,
what
Jerry.
law
I'm
says we can't
sorry.
stop
I'm
here.
sorry.
And I just want to know what
Get
what
your
I was
shit
saying is
together,
that,
Jerry. What the heck?
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'm
I'm
totally
so
kidding.
terrible. No, I know. What I was saying is that I think he created the scenario, right? Because the officer at the beginning was telling them to just leave. Like, he could have just left when the first officer told him, but of course he didn't. And now another officer comes and he's making another big deal. So yeah, so now it's a thing. Now it's a thing where it wasn't a thing. Now it's a thing.
Well, that's what I was going to say. It's like he's on his way to a funeral, but a minute ago he wouldn't leave when they told him to leave. So
Right.
what are you doing here? Like, what are we doing here?
A minute ago, the filming was more important than the funeral.
Yeah.
Now that
I
he's
don't-
detained, the funeral's important.
I honestly, I'm not even sure I believe he's going to a funeral.
Oh, I don't either.
What? Are you saying that man is a liar?
Yeah, I am. I'm not even going to put an allegedly on that. That man's a liar.
I think there's a guy right here that might say something about it. Does your buddy have something to say about that? Brother comedy?
Oh, hold on. Yeah, he's got something to say. That man is not lying. I'm going to the funeral with him. I'm just not in the car yet, but I'm going to go. I'm going to the funeral. We're going together. Don't laugh at me. It's true. It's true. We got a funeral for the 1,000 kids, the 3,000 kids. We're all going to the funeral, do a vigil.
By the time the video is over, it's going to be 10,000 at least.
But now, I see, I've got to go fund me for all those kids. It goes right
Oh,
into my
no.
bank account, but don't worry about it. I'll give it to the kids. I promise. I promise. Every dime.
Don't worry, we won't ask for receipts. Don't worry.
law, under what statute or whatever. So I'm not a professional auditor. I'm just asking the question. So if you
Just ask a
are
question.
concerned about people on Maui,
You can give
I'd ask you to please share the video and call in and ask the questions that we should be asking in terms of.
Katie, you can give Zena a milk bone.
Yeah, she's in her spot now. She kicked Ava out of her spot, and she's in her spot.
Yeah,
So,
you can give her a
I'll
milk
give
bone.
Ava one too.
Yeah, OTA has
Xena is the best co-host. I do most of the work though. She's kind of lazy, but she is the best co-host. All right, Xena, ready?
she's got all the opinions.
Do a shake. Oh, that's such a good girl. Ava, hop up here.
Oh,
Come on.
she's such a sweet baby. Oh,
She's getting so big.
So cute.
Do a shake.
she is though. I've
Do a shake. There you go.
it actually feels really cool to see a dog. You know, when you saw him as a little puppy and then see him get bigger. It's like,
Yeah. You've seen her since she was about 3 months old. We got her when she was about 3 months old. She's 8,
she's got
almost 9 months now. 9 months in a couple weeks. So, yeah, she's getting big. You notice on Ava's collar, that big round thing?
Yeah.
That's a GPS tracker because this little terrorist will not stay in the yard. So we had to buy her a GPS tracker.
You know what I thought at first? I thought it was one of those those invisible leashes.
Oh,
The
yeah.
invisible fences.
Yeah, you know
We
what I'm
have,
talking about, right?
we have a fenced yard. She just keeps getting out of it.
Oh,
She's a little terrorist. I looked out the back window this morning. She was standing up on the glass table that we have out on the back deck, like the lawn chair table or whatever. Yeah.
I got
patio
a little
furniture.
tourist over here too who likes to jump on furniture, and I'm looking at her right now. Hopefully
Mhm.
she doesn't run at me, right?
But look at how cute she is. I mean, what do you do with that face? There's nothing you can do.
No, you hug and give smooches and you let her do what they
Yeah.
want.
Exactly.
I
Thank you. Whoever said I saw somebody say they liked my website. I'm
that
very
was Talking
excited about it.
that was
I've never,
Talking Art.
I've never owned my own domain name before.
Ooh.
I
does
bought
it
it
feel?
2 days ago, so I feel like a grown up.
Stop it, Katie. You've been like a manager of like big old malls. You're like, I feel like a grown up.
I do feel like a grown up. I don't have to be like,
Why we can't-
oh, go to my merch shop with this random, number, Shopify with some. Just go to katiez.com. I'm a grown up
Somewhere-
now.
Somewhere out there, there's like a fashion model like that's making a clothing line called Katie Z, and she's gonna go in and make a domain, and she's gonna be like, "What? Katie Z has been taken?"
I will sell
right,
that
she grew up
name
In a
so
heartbeat.
fast in a heartbeat. If somebody wants that name and has, I don't know what I would sell it for, $20,000, that's fine by me.
Oh my gosh, you're such a sellout, you.
In a heartbeat. I am a sellout. I admit it. I absolutely am a sellout. I need my roof repaired. I need a new air conditioner, and there's slats in my back deck that are rotting through. So yes, I am a sellout. Absolutely.
So if you want to buy the domain name Katie Z,
Going for the bargain price of
Pull over and
$20,000.
what law?
Yeah. Make me an offer.
oh, here we go with commercial.
Ask if you're being detained, get out and ask.
Okay, so here's him reading the suggestions in his comments section during the Facebook Live while he's being pulled over by the Hawaiian State Sheriff's Department.
Tell them you're a citizen journalist press. Again, ask if you're being detained or if you're free to go. What's that? Excuse me, sir. Am I being detained or am I free to go? I have a funeral to go to, sir. I need to know if I'm being detained or if I'm free to go. I'm a citizen journalist. Don't get out, okay? So get back in the car, okay? All right, I'm back in the car. Thank you for that. Guys, guide me through this. I need some professional auditors to help me. I just want to go to a funeral, and I just asked what law I was breaking by pulling over. That's it. It's illegal for them to detain you if you're free. Okay, guys, just stay with me here, okay? You're just joining the live. I'm in Lahaina.
Why did you pull over? Why did you pull over? He, he said he was going to a funeral. And why did you pull over then? All of this was caused by you. This is your fault, sir. It's your fault.
I'm going to step away for 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my way to a
sounds
funeral.
like
Jesse Dorsett said,
it sounds like he wasn't
My
on his
wife
way to a
noticed he sounds
funeral,
like
and he's making
Johnny
that up
Depp.
now. Is what
Really?
it sounds like to me.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like, it's like, dude, you pulled over to talk to a cop about some arbitrary rule because you're upset about it, and now you're upset that they're paying attention to you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you did this. You did this.
Exactly.
You don't have to listen. You don't have to listen to an auditor. What you have to do is listen to the officer. Well, the first time they tell you to get the hell out of there.
he does.
Yeah, even if you question him for a minute and then be like,
go to
okay,
this car that's way outside of Lahaina town, right? It's way down where the Laniapoko is right there. We're right above Puamana. We're on the very south end of town. And I just pulled over to ask what law says we can't pull over and park. I just wanted to find out what law it was. And then she just said, you got to go, you got to go. So then I tried to go, and then all these cops showed up. And they took my driver's license, and now they're not talking to me. So I guess call a lawyer. Call 911. 2,700.
Yeah, I would not do the
Call
911 thing
911?
because what they'll
What?
do is they'll say, "Hey, we're taking you in because you tied up emergency services. Somebody could have used that line," and they'll
Credit where credit
the
is
cops
due.
are already there, dude.
Yeah, exactly. But credit where credit is due. At least he's not feeding into that whole call 911 stuff. You know what? You see, that's the difference between people like me and people like you, guy. I'll give you credit where credit is due. Okay. I'm glad you didn't perpetuate that and tell him to call 911.
He's absolutely happier than a pig in poop right now that there's people watching his live stream. He's sitting in his car with all of these cops around him. He's exactly where he wants to be.
Yeah.
anything.
What do they call them? Clout chasers?
Oh, is that what they are? Is that what that looks like? Hey, did I just mess up? Did I just mess up the time we were at? Oh shit.
Shame on you.
It's my fault. Okay, where was I at? Where were we at? Help me out, guys. Was it here? Was it here?
I
Was it
wasn't
here?
paying
Was it over
attention.
here?
It was while he was in his car. I think it's a little further than that.
Okay, I don't remember that. Do you guys remember that big old white paper? I remember that. Okay, he's in his car. Okay, right there. I think it was right there. Right there. Give me my time, you stupid thing. Okay. No. Whoa, where are you going? Oh no, I messed up my. I pressed
You're
it too
fired.
hard. I'm angry. I'm sorry. Yep. Push the button, Jerry. Push the button.
You have more issues than me with tech, which is saying a lot, by the way.
It's oh my goodness. It's because I got a mouse and then I didn't like that mouse, so I sent it back to get another mouse.
This
Then
is
the
what
mouse that they
the
sent me
police who are supposed to be
doesn't
serving.
fit this laptop because it's like a Mac mouse or something. I don't know what the heck's wrong with it. And then I sent back that one, and now I'm waiting for my other one. And so I've been using the stupid mouse pad, and the stupid mouse pad sucks.
Yeah, it's all the
Sorry.
mousepad's fault.
It is a mouse
It
pad.
sounds
fault.
like it. It's the mouse pad's fault.
Stupid mouse
What
pad.
everybody needs is just this
Probably
basic
so.
Logitech mouse. That's it. Just get the basic Logitech mouse. It's like $15. It works great. Very comfortable. Highly recommend.
Okay, and let me just confess. Okay, I've been trying really hard to get one of the roller mouses because I like those. I like the roller.
My husband
mouses.
uses
And
those dumb things. I hate him. I can never use his computer. I think he does it just so I can't snoop on him. I think that's why he has that mouse.
I like those mouses because it's like I don't like rolling the like the little mouse around. I feel like first of all those mouses are usually really small, and I feel like I'm gonna break them just by like clicking on them. And then the other thing is that like I have too much. My range of sphere of my arm is too big, so I'm like when I do a circle on the table, it's like a whole big old circle, you know. So I need one of those little like the little roller balls, and I've been chasing down that type of mouse because that's my favorite type of mouse.
Let me tell you about this great website I found. It's called Amazon.com. You should definitely
my
check it out. I know. Keep it on the down low. Not a lot of people know about it.
Okay, but I'm also being a cheap bastard. Stop it, Katie. You're making me confess my whole. Oh my goodness.
As a partner. With exploration, there's
Just
collaboration.
mute it while the
With
commercial's
every
on, man.
designer,
No, I want to hear the commercial.
That's it. So we're gonna watch the rest of this.
We
But what
are.
he cited was 127 Alpha 0029. If you can find it, let me know, because he wrote that on the citation. And you're going to hear him say,
Right.
no, you don't have to appear for the citation of the license plate. You can just pay that by mail. But this other thing, you're going to have to appear in court in October.
What was
for
the
this.
citation? Or what was the
127 Alpha 0029.
That's for the proclamation.
Technical
029?
law enforcer? Historic preservation, appropriations of to revert to the state.
Right here. Stop it right here. Right, right.
Zero, not 0029. It skips 0029. It's not there. It goes from 127A to 16. It says HRS. This is what 127A30 says. Rental or sale of essential commodities during state of emergency, prohibition against price increases. You've got suspension of laws. The following specific provision of law are suspended as allowed by the federal law pursuant to the section 127A12B to 127A13A HRS to the extent that the law impedes or tends to impede or be detrimental to the expeditious and efficient execution of or conflict with emergency functions. How are you getting in the way of any emergency official by going way on the side of a roadside, not bothering anybody, not getting in anybody's way? You're not.
You are bothering somebody. He bothers a cop.
I just pulled up this law on Justica U.S. law, the 0029 Hawaii law.
How dare you
And
do research
it
on my channel?
basically gives them, like, it gives the Hawaiian government the right to tell you what to do if there's an emergency going on. Like, I'm just perusing it right now, just a little overview. And if it's for public safety, specifically the words public safety, they can basically tell you to go home. They can tell you to get out of your home. They can tell you to leave wherever you are. It just gives them the power to do that.
I mean,
to
but there are
move
volcanoes
people.
in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, it's not like there's hurricanes and tsunamis and volcanoes and all sorts of other stuff that happens in Hawaii.
I mean, really.
So when I was in Hawaii, that volcano was going off on the Big Island. It was like dripping into the sea. It was actually really cool to see.
I always wanted to see what it was like to like see a volcano like erupting, like because ever since I saw LeVar Burton, and yes, I watched Reading Rainbow.
Good
when
show.
you
Who doesn't?
Exactly. Did you see that? Did you see that episode where he's walking next to the lava like that? I'm all like, could you do that? Could you just like walk next to lava like that? Like,
Yeah, it goes really slow.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. Like, I want to get like on a surfboard and be on top of it. Like, oh, stupid lava can't get me.
I did not walk next to the lava, but we were on a boat and you could see it dripping off the side of the cliff into the ocean and making steam and stuff. It was really cool.
I
That
love
is
steam.
cool.
Common sense
Oh,
says you're not. And common sense trumps anything that could spill out of the noodle of a bad tyrannical law enforcer. Historic preservation, appropriations of to revert to the state treasury,
Exactly.
HRS program
Exactly.
execution, lapsing of appropriations.
Quite
I mean,
you.
you can look in vain for anything that looks like, yeah, cops. Here's another thing right here. It goes 127A16, 127A25, rules and orders to the extent the requirement to publish rules adopted pursuant to Chapter 127A in the newspaper of general circulation. It doesn't say anything about, you cannot exercise your right to free press on a roadside. Nowhere does it say that. Rental or sale of essential commodities in 30, rental or sale of essential commodities during a state of emergency, 30A2, nothing. And then it goes to Chapter 171 HRS, 174, 180, 180C, 183. That's it. That's it with 127A. That's all we got. So what am
That's all we got? Is that it? That's it? It's over. Talking art. I think I called you for the Stephen McDaniel episode, right, Katie?
I don't. Do you think I remember? Like I just kept I vaguely remembered covering that. You know what though? The Stephen McDaniel one, I have 2 videos on that because it was a holiday weekend, because I remember I streamed the next day on the holiday. My husband works whether it's a holiday or not. So and I live reacted to the police interrogation. So I covered the case on a Sunday, and then there's a separate video of me reacting to the police interrogation.
Yeah, I just
So
remember now.
you probably have like 4 hours of content if you're going to look at my Stephen McDaniel coverage.
Yeah, I just remembered, and you got like another extra too, because she covered it on her channel, and then she came on my channel, and we talked about it here. And now I remember it was one of those streams when I
Yeah.
had like I think Hez or somebody else was here too. But yeah, we did it. We talked about it here, and you talked about it on your channel. So there's a lot of
Yeah.
Stephen McDaniel talk.
Most of my stuff I do live. That Stephen McDaniel one is uploaded as a video because my computer pooped out in the middle of it, and I had to put 2 streams together because I had to restart the stream. So that's why it's in the video section. But if you're ever looking for content, like click the little live button, because most of my stuff just goes out live.
Yes,
I don't know how to edit. That's why. It's not because I'm so cool I can do it live. It's because I don't know how to edit videos. So I just do it live.
We'll do it live. Damn it!
Am I led
I've
to
got-
believe?
Oh no, I'm sorry, guys. Are you still there?
Oh, I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay, go ahead. What were you gonna
Present.
say?
I was just gonna say I've gotten better at editing than when I first started. It was terrible.
I've never even tried. I can do graphic design and I can go live. I think that's enough skills for one person to possess. You know?
Well,
I need to
see-
hire somebody to edit.
I'm your man. No, I'm just playing. You know, like it's one of those things. It's like once you start getting into the mix of editing or whatever, you know, like certain little things you start picking up. Like my first like 2 videos were terrible. Like, and I didn't even put them out because I was like I was so embarrassed of the way I did the cuts. But now, like, you know, like I'm starting to get faster in the way you put things, and you know, like figuring out how to space things out and stuff like that, and cutting out the music and putting in like different audio. I'm getting better. It's still kind of like jumbled up and everywhere, but I'll get better. And when I do, I'm only gonna put out the good stuff. I'm not gonna put out all my practice stuff because it's like it's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing.
I think I could probably edit if I had like a one-on-one tutorial with somebody. Like I learned how to use the Ableton interface, and if I could use Ableton, I could probably use editing software.
What the hell is
Because
an
that's pretty
Ableton?
complicated. It's just a like soundboard program.
It sounds
Like
like a
DJs and
robot.
stuff use it.
It sounds like a robot Abraham Lincoln. Like
Yeah.
this is my Ableton 3000.
Yeah.
It tells you the truth. and nothing but the truth.
Unless I'm missing something, because I could be. But this is the entire
Damn you,
emergency proclamation, and that's the law by which these cops are claiming to be walking under. You know, not even color of law; it's color of proclamation. You know, we talk a lot about 18 U.S. 242 deprivation of rights under color of law. These sheriff's department employees, these functionaries, are operating under the auspices of proclamation. That's it. That's it. So we're going to watch the rest of this. But what he cited was 127 Alpha 0029. If you can find it, let me know, because he wrote that on the citation. And you're going to hear him say, no, you don't have to appear for the citation of the license plate. You can just pay that by mail. But this other thing, you're going to have to appear in court in October for this.
Look up the 127 Alpha 0029.
That's for the proclamation.
Yes.
Oh, okay, sweet. That's all I wanted to know. That's why I pulled over.
No problem. So then your court date 10/16, 8:30. What courtroom is that?
That one is
You'll find out at the courthouse. when
So
you-
can I just send the ticket in and pay for it?
Um,
I'm guilty because I'm obviously guilty.
you can pay for that, but this one requires you.
Let me just say, Eric, if you're watching this, never admit your guilt. Never admit your guilt at all. Don't ever do it. As a matter of fact, the less you can talk, the better off you are. That Fifth Amendment is silence is.
I agree. And that's just common sense. That's just common sense. Don't talk to the police if you're involved in a crime. Don't do it. You know, and you know you have the right to remain silent. Use it. Good
Yeah,
advice.
don't talk to them. Don't do what Stephen McDaniel did.
No.
It's a powerful tool,
I don't
and
know.
authoritarians hate it because they want you to build your and construct. They want you to help them construct your own gallows. They're not there for your good.
Mhm.
Would be in person.
Oh, that
Yep.
one for pulling over here.
Yep.
That's the violation I got to go to court for.
Yep.
Did you hear that? The violation he has to actually appear in court for is 127 Alpha 0029, which we couldn't even find.
So
And I'd be like, man, I'm bringing the 6th proclamation of the governor in.
Negative.
I'll bring the 5th. I'll bring the 4th. I'll bring the 3rd. And 0029 ain't even there. You wrote me up for something that's not there. How are you going to charge me for that?
And can I get y'all's badge and name,
my
name and badge number?
My badge is right here.
1370. And what's yours?
Watch this.
You already got the shirt on, so he's gonna explain this ticket to you.
Will you?
I want to just blow her. Never mind. I just want to expand her face right here. Look, she is just going to double down
Wow.
because she does not want to give an inch. You ain't getting my name. You ain't getting my badge number. You're talking to that cop. You're not talking to me. You're
Over under Freudian slip, or he did that on purpose?
He did that on purpose, for sure.
What do you think?
And I'm sorry, this woman's been nothing but nice.
Mhm.
She
Yep.
hasn't been bossy or anything.
Calm. I don't know what he's talking about with her eyes, that she's getting this lust of power. You remember that?
You can't even see her eyes.
Oh no. Earlier in at the
Yeah,
beginning
even
of the video,
earlier.
yeah, he was like, look at her, she's getting this lust, like, oh, she just injected herself with the lust of power. Like, what the hell?
She just wants to jump out of that car and grab him and detain him and throw him to the ground.
I kind of want to grab him out of the car and throw him to the ground personally. I
not
understand where
getting-
she's coming from.
I'm
All right,
standing
I'll be right back.
firm.
Okay.
Pride goes before destruction, lady, and a haughty spirit before a fall.
Ooh, I love
Get y'all's badge and name,
My
name and
badge,
badge number.
My badge is right here.
1370.
1370.
And what's yours?
Look at her. Look at her.
You already got the shirt on, so he's gonna explain this ticket to you.
dang.
You sign
What's her
it,
name?
you
Wait,
sign
wait, wait. What's her name? What's her name? Oh, we can almost see it. We're getting her name. I'm moving this out of the way. We're going to expand this right here because you got to be careful about what you're saying on fake stream, social media platforms. Come on, what is it? Come on, what is it? Oh, this is the officer's name in the mirror. Darn it.
What?
Darn it. I really want her name.
Ew.
The more they tell me they don't want to give their name, the more I want it.
Signed. He's gonna give you a copy.
Okay,
And you're
I'll
free to
sign.
go.
Sure. Okay. Anything you guys want to say to 2 million people?
2 million?
Yeah, 2 million. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, talk about inflating numbers, right? Yeah, you heard that right, News Enemy. I know you told me you had an hour, so this is just out of courtesy for you, for
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What could I call you other than your channel name?
I haven't given out my name yet.
No, what could I call you? Other than just what is it?
Superstar.
Superstar. There you go. Okay, superstar. That's what it is. So my superstar over here. Is there anything you wanted to say before you skedaddle, or
No,
do you
I'm
even
just-
want
I'm
to?
just
'Cause
glad-
I'm not.
I was just glad I was able to come on. I do got to kind of get going. I have been looking at the time, but I've been having so much fun. I didn't want to go, but
I'm
I
not
gotta
even
do the
kicking you out.
responsible thing.
Yeah, I'm being an adult too, because I remember you said that. So I'm like, hey, I better be courteous to my guest here because she wanted to get out, and I shouldn't be holding her up.
But
Although
hey,
maybe I should.
I'm glad you had me on, dude. This was fun.
Oh, no,
We got to do it again.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for coming.
I will talk to you soon.
And that's your channel. What's your channel?
Frauditor Comedy Show.
From Frauditor Comedy Show. She's got.
It was
she's
good
already got
meeting you.
500
Yeah, it's good meeting you.
she's
I'm
already
gonna
got
have to sub
500
to your
subs.
channel.
I
gonna
I
sub
sub
right
to
now.
yours. I can't wait to
Right.
start watching. I like that true crime stuff.
Awesome. I stream Sundays at 4:30 Eastern.
I'll make a note of
Catch
that.
me live. The live chat's fun. All right, I'm gonna sub to you right now too.
All right, guys.
guys are
I'll
awesome.
talk to you
Thank you.
later.
Thank you. Have a good one. And then there was 2.
Where's my brother? He needs to get his shit together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, well. Oh man.
I know. I've known him my whole life, so I understand.
Here we go. I don't know. Do you want to continue this one, or do you want to see something else?
Something else is fine. Somebody put her link in the chat because I can't find it.
That would be your brother. You know what? Do you have anything in mind? Could you want to share the screen for a little bit? I'm gonna clean my my mouse pad while.
You know I always have tabs ready. I have true crime stuff though.
Ooh, let's do it. Let's do some true crime. Let's do some true crime. It's fine. This is Labor Day. We're hanging out. We don't need to be talking about frauders all the time. Not all the time.
Let me get my one tab open.
Shoot.
And then
What did I do?
let's see. We're just gonna do a Katie's Ed show on Jerry's channel.
That's what I do. I do other stuff. Would you stop it, mousepad? Mousepad, leave me alone. Hang on, I'm trying to get back into the StreamYard. This thing. Here we go. Okay, now I'm back in. Okay, I got it now. I got it. I'm under control. Let me remove this one.
What?
And let me add
Apparently, I just have my dog's butt on camera. All right. We can't do any of these Friday Night Crime ones because I'm saving those for number 2. But
how is number 2?
She's good.
Great.
What is this? Seattle burglary suspect. We did that one yesterday. Here we go. Bird bandit.
What?
That's what we'll do. Brings 3 parrots along for a knife point robbery inside West Virginia's McDonald's. Knife-wielding man brought his 3 easily identifiable parrots along to a Virginia McDonald's where he forcibly robbed a victim of some cash on Tuesday, according to cops. The so-called bird bandit.
Were the parrots trained? What the hell?
Look at this guy.
What?
I'll play the video.
You can't.
I don't know if there's sound. There's no sound on it.
Oh my god!
He's just got his parents on his shoulder.
We can fit in the sound. I'm pretty sure his voice is sounded like.
I guarantee he sounds. I guarantee he sounds exactly like what's his name in that pirate movie?
Johnny Depp.
Jack Sparrow. Yeah.
Jack Sparrow.
Look at this outfit.
What is he doing?
I'm so surprised this did not take place in Florida. I'm flabbergasted that this is not a Florida man.
Hey, but if Chick-fil-A ever wanted their own, they wanted their own hamburger, they got a chicken burger. That guy's ridiculous. That guy's ridiculous.
Let me just restore all. It'll take a second to open all these up. Oh, look, my page popped up. Look, you can get your zine right there. How cute is that? I designed that over the weekend. Isn't that adorable?
Do we have to have like background like music for your solicitation?
Wait, it's stuck on this. Okay, here we go. Wild video shows residents jump in and stop a jewelry thief in Scottsdale, Arizona.
They jumped in?
It says they jumped in. Hold on, my computer's lagging because I just tried to open up a bunch of tabs at the same time.
Computer's like, it's Labor Day.
Do you guys hear the sound, or did I forget to hear the share audio? Let me know in the chat if you can hear the sound.
I don't hear the sound. I think I forgot. Or is it you?
All right, I got to reshare because I forgot to click the button. Jerry, I forgot to click the button. I forgot to click the buttons. It happens.
Click the buttons, Katie. Click the buttons.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Society Red, nice to see you. Have you been here the whole time?
All right, you got it. Now you got to click the button. I clicked the share audio button. Now you got to click the button.
No, click the button. Okay, yeah. Ooh, a new player entered the match.
Got him.
Should we call the police?
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Call the police.
Somebody
Call the
call the
police lady.
police, maybe.
This woman is so busy filming, she's not going to call the police. That's what's happening right now. Somebody else call the police, please.
Call the police. Call the cops, right? Yeah,
Whoa. Too much. Oh, this New York Post, I swear, they don't like my ad blockers, but I've already unblocked them. All right, one more. And then I have long videos too, if you want to do a longer video saved. It's,
I'm here for the long haul.
oh, okay. Escaped attempted murderer suspect found in Portland Pond, up to his neck in mud.
All right, Jerry, are you ready to beat Uncle Artie on that stream yesterday?
Who?
Who had that 24-hour stream?
Oh no. Yeah. No. We're not trying. No, we're not trying to create records here. It's, I said I'm here for the long haul. I mean, like longer than my usual, but
not that long.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we're not trying to break records over here. We're just trying to have a little fun. That's all.
One of my friends does a 24-hour stream once a year. It's a lot.
I bet it is. I'm sure somebody goes. I'm sure somebody will go to sleep eventually if we go for 24 hours.
Yeah. I don't know how he stays up for 24 hours once a year, but he does it. He's done it for the last 3 years anyway.
I haven't been able to stay up for 24 hours since. Wow.
You got to take the right chemicals. A lot of caffeine.
Yeah, it's all caffeine too. He doesn't. I know this person. He doesn't do anything else.
No,
I know because he's on federal probation, so he's a federal felon or a misdemeanor or whatever. But yeah. All right, let's watch this person get this. What did I say happened? I don't remember.
You said they got stuck in the mud.
Oh yeah. He's escaped a state hospital.
Several methods. We got our inflatable boat, pontoon boat ready. We had a stand-up paddleboard ready, and we tried some throw bags at first, but we just couldn't reach this person.
Finally, firefighters used an aerial truck ladder, extending it out 75 feet, then through a rope.
And one of our firefighters was able to pull him out of the mud enough that we were able to drag him to the shore.
Portland Fire and Rescue.
The dude literally looked like an animal. He looked like some sort of fuzzy crocodile.
Lieutenant Laurent
There's something wrong about. I don't know. Like there's some kind of like. There's just something wrong about fuzzy crocodile. I just it's
like seriously. Look at him. He looks like a fuzzy crocodile.
That's just. I don't know why. It somehow it reaches into like my immaturity or something. It's like you got hit in the fuzzy crocodile, you know?
I'm glad News Now Enemy's internet started working. It's
getting better.
Very good.
I had to shut down a lot of stuff. I don't know about running the camera. That might have been the problem.
That probably was
yeah.
it, yeah.
Leave the camera off. For sure.
The shore.
Portland Fire and Rescue Lieutenant Laurent Picard says the man could have easily died from hypothermia or suffocation.
When we got this individual out of the mud, we found that he'd actually reported being stuck in that mud for over 12 hours.
12 hours.
Wow.
he was even alive at that point.
What rescuers didn't know at the time was that this man was 39-year-old Christopher Prey, a patient from the Oregon State Hospital charged with attempted aggravated murder. On Wednesday, he stole a Dodge Caravan and sped off south on I-5. Officers chasing him had to stop the pursuit due to safety concerns. OSP reported that when he escaped from the Salem Emergency Department, he was fully restrained with leg shackles.
I'm not sure you need a license for that. I mean, I would call the game warden before you do any fishing, just to be sure.
Definitely check ahead of time.
Yeah.
It's probably a weight thing. Probably how you know how heavy he is. You know, anything
as long as he's not over 200.
Well, it depends on whether it's not it's catch and release.
Oh.
Catch and release.
I don't think he's going to be released. I don't think he's going to be released since he escaped from a state hospital. I think he's going right back to the state hospital.
You're going back where you came from.
Yeah.
Idea who this individual was, and it was give full credit to the Emmanuel Hospital staff for recognizing him and notifying the police.
Law enforcement from OSP to Portland Police echoing this praise after Prey gave the hospital a fake name. As of Friday evening, the suspect remains at Legacy Emmanuel in police custody.
And for
All right.
this is the man
Whoa!
police say attacked.
The sound on this one seems like it's just coming through one speaker.
I just want to guess what's going on with this guy right here. Like, what did he see?
He stabbed a man with a flagpole. How is that even possible? I guess if you never see the flagpoles with the little eagles on top. Maybe there's a little eagle on top.
I've seen flagpoles with a spear on the top with a little arrow on top.
We did see one of those in my show yesterday where that woman chucked a spear through that lady's car window.
She really did chuck a spear.
Yeah,
she really did. That's the sort of stuff I cover on my channel, guys. Spear chucking through car windows.
It's another man with a flagpole.
And the thing is, she did it so professionally.
It was a very clean shot. It went right into the steering column. It was great. Nobody got hurt.
It was a warning spear chuck.
A warning spear chuck.
The next one she won't miss.
I got to see how this flag
kind of a
thing worked
violent
out.
act for sure, but it's a very violent to run a pole through someone's head.
Tulsa police officer Danny Bean says officers were called out to the Sonic near Tulsa Hills shopping center and found a man with a pole speared from his jaw through his right temple. Police say
I'm kind of surprised this was at a Sonic and not a Waffle House. I'm just saying.
Stop it.
It's usually a Waffle House. It's usually a Waffle House.
the American flag was still attached.
Many witnesses there.
Flag was still
told them what they saw. Saw a man, a suspect, charge him.
One for America.
And stabbed him right through the bottom part of his head.
Police say firefighters had to cut the pole so the
I want to see pictures of. Why aren't they showing us the pictures of this? I'm waiting to see this flag in this guy's head.
Victim could get into
they can't desecrate the flag like that. That's why.
Collins and say witnesses told them he'd seen him charging at the victim.
You know, with intent to do it. It wasn't an accident. He was still there saying that he deserved it. That's what he gets. So we certainly know
What was the other guy wearing is the question. Did he deserve it? I'm not sure.
that he did this on purpose.
Tristan Catlin told us she was near Tulsa Hills shopping center last Sunday and says she saw the same man.
Hang on, I'm gonna mute for a second, okay?
And someone with
Okay.
a flagpole there.
I'm just going to run your show. It's
I
fine.
saw him start to charge at this person.
Wait, oh, that's
I
right.
muted,
this is
I
Jerry's
muted and I
show.
said, yeah, go ahead.
That's where I was.
I am the captain now.
I thought you were the whole time.
This is my show.
And he charged at him with the flag and started doing like a stabbing motion with it.
She says the incident was over quickly, but she says it was shocking. And looking back now, she wishes she would have spoken up.
I wish I had called it in as soon as I saw it. I had no idea. I didn't even think that that's something that could have escalated from there. And it seemed like such a quick and, you know, just a really fast altercation that's, you know, ended pretty much as soon as it started.
I have no sound for this guy. I don't know what's happening. The sound was messed up on that video. I just realized that if I'm sharing my whole screen, that means if I pull up Ableton, I can play my sounders if I put it on this screen.
You can do whatever you want right now.
I know. I'm totally in charge.
Hey, you know what? Do anything you didn't want to do on your show, because when this channel gets taken down, your channel's still up.
That's true. All right.
I only muted myself. I can still hear.
Oh, damn, you're still here?
I said I know how to use Ableton. Why is it not playing? What did I do wrong?
I'm not Dr. Day's brother. Oh, no, I can't stand him.
I don't know why. I guess you guys don't have to see my... Move that out of the way and pull up the internet.
Thanks for telling me.
I gotta fix Ableton. I'm not even looking at that screen.
I want to take a bite out of my burrito.
Okay. All right. I did watch a little preview of this one, and it's pretty good. It's 25 minutes long. It's a pretty good one, guys. I'm very excited about it. And while that's happening, I can see if I can fix my Ableton. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, let me put that over there. What?
You're not able to Ableton?
I'm not able to Ableton. I'm pressing the buttons. I must have something turned off on my soundboard because I'm pressing the button. Like I got a soundboard. You guys can see. I'm supposed to be able to control it from there, but it's not working. All right. So this lady beat her boyfriend and thinks the laws don't apply to her. Let's see what happens.
On July 15th, 2022, officers responded to a 911 call about a domestic disturbance from a neighbor. They advised that a female was yelling and physically attacking a male.
How's it going, man? Good. Hey, were you just walking with the girl? Huh? Were you walking with the girl down Page Street or nothing like that? Okay, we got a call. It's a guy possibly getting smacked around by a girl in a pink shirt. So we're just checking there. You're good.
This is one of the things I want. I actually saved this video for this purpose, is that it's not just women that get abused, men get abused too. And the way this man, who was just abused, by the way, is acting is how most men act, which is why women get away with it. Don't let these bitches get away with it, men. Turn their asses in. This guy is embarrassed that his this crazy, we'll see her, she's a little psycho, beat him up. Don't let her get away with that. She's a lot psycho. But I understand this man's embarrassment, but she's going to hurt somebody, because if she's doing that to him, she's going to do it to somebody smaller, like a child, or weaker than her as well. You know?
Well, yeah.
Gotta lock her up.
Yeah, you know, and the thing, you know, just to like, you know, like I get what you're saying and everything. The other thing I would say is that we would need more encouragement, because it's like, it's difficult. It's like, you know, even if you know, like, it's accepting and nobody's gonna really like you know, call you a pussy for saying something like that, but
yeah,
a guy's gonna feel it. Even if he's not wrong, he's gonna feel that, because it's like you're brought up, you know, like, you know, anything, and you know, I can't. Sometimes I feel weird even when like if I hit myself and I go, like, you know, like I feel like I'm complaining too much, you know.
Yeah, I get it. All right, let's watch this guy. I feel so bad for this man.
You saw somebody down there? What's all the scratches on your neck, man?
Right here?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have an ID on you, bro? You don't? What's your name, man?
I don't need to tell you.
Yeah. No. Look, bro. I mean, it doesn't need to be complicated, man. Okay?
I didn't break no laws.
I know, but I have a lawful reason to stop you.
No,
okay?
for what?
because we got dispatched. You match the description of the guy that was getting beat up by a girl. Okay. You have injuries on your neck. All right.
It don't matter.
It does matter.
Okay.
You don't have an ID on you, man?
No, I don't know.
You don't? What's your name?
I don't feel like I don't need to tell you that.
Okay, you feel like that, but
I haven't broken no laws.
I understand. Listen to
I
me.
haven't committed a crime. I don't need to provide you with identification.
Okay, but listen to me. I'm telling you. Okay, just listen. I have a lawful reason to stop out and talk to you. Okay, so you have a lawful reason to identify yourself to me. If you don't want to identify yourself to me, I'll take you to jail for concealing your identity. It's that simple. It's literally that simple.
Bro, what's gonna happen if I tell you my name? You gonna leave me alone? Can I walk away?
We'll go from there. Okay, but if you don't tell me your name, you're gonna go straight to jail. I understand that. Okay, you gotta understand that. I have a job to do. Okay, you have scratches on your neck. Okay, which are signs of some kind of battery. All right, which are probably from your girlfriend, right?
I don't want to press charges. We're fine, right?
It's probably from your girlfriend, right?
No matter.
Okay, so if it's from your girlfriend, that means it's a domestic violence. Okay, so which means I have to investigate it, and I'm authorized to take some kind of action on it. Okay, if you don't want to do anything about it, we can let the courts and all that know. Okay,
I don't want to do anything about it.
I understand that. I'm obligated by state law.
I feel like
I'm obligated by state law to do something about this. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. All right, I've laid it all out on the line for you, man.
I said I didn't commit a crime. I did.
I get that. I get that. Okay, but I don't know that for a fact yet. All right. So, are you going to give me your name or not? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Last time. Okay, I have a lawful reason to stop you and identify you. Okay, if you don't want to identify yourself, we can just take you straight to jail for concealing your identity.
Why? If I committed no
It's that.
crimes? You guys are dicks, honestly. Nigga, like.
No, we're actually investigating.
I see what you.
They're investigating a crime right here. So he's just embarrassed to say anything, but he needs to cooperate with these police, in my opinion. And how is this woman sitting off here to the side, not like tuned into what's going on over here? Because if that was me sitting on my front porch, I would be like high alert. What's happening in front of my house?
Well, some people can be scoping things out and not be scoping things out.
Maybe.
He's thinking it's better if he goes to jail than to turn her in because of the repercussions when she gets out.
Yeah, because he's
Yeah, I
gonna get
guess.
it. I mean, he didn't learn the first time,
Well, we'll see what happens, but I have a feeling she's going to jail because we just saw her in the back of a cop car when this thing started.
I know, I'm just kidding. No, I think he really is embarrassed. You could see it on his face, like, oh, bro, you guys are dicks. Like he's really deflecting on what happened to him because he got his ass kicked.
Yeah. Feel free to interrupt if you want me to pause it. I'll pause. Like if you start to say something.
What you guys are doing? Like, I know you guys doing your job, obviously.
Okay. So why are you keeping me from doing my job?
I'm not keeping you from doing your job. You could go talk to the person down there, like I said.
You haven't said anything.
So why are you trying to me?
Because I have the lawful reason to identify you. That's why. Because you were involved in the incident that you are now talking about.
I didn't say nothing.
You did. You just said to go down there and talk to the person that did do it.
I didn't.
Okay.
Okay, so why are you talking to me?
Because I don't know who I'm going to talk to.
Find out what the
I can't, because you're not giving me any information, man.
You'd be the victim.
I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to press charges. I don't want to do it at that.
I mean, I don't understand why it's so hard to give you.
CX is saying in most cases, the state takes up the issue of domestic violence charges rather than the victim. Therefore, the victim cannot drop the charges once the state authorities decide to press domestic violence charges. That is true. When they get called out for domestic violence, they're taking somebody. They're taking somebody, or they're making somebody leave that situation for sure.
Oh, for sure.
The state decides whether to move forward or dismiss domestic violence charges. This is what is being investigated. True. Yeah, he can't choose to press charges or not.
Give me your name. If you don't want to do anything about this, I can go down there and try to figure.
I ain't giving no statements.
Listen to me. Listen.
I ain't pressing no charges. So what are you guys gonna do? Just take my name and give me more? No.
or not take your name and take you straight to jail for concealing your identity. That in itself is a crime. So you are committing a crime at the moment that I could take you to jail on.
So you guys are able to stop someone that's walking on the public street,
correct,
and ask them for their ID whenever you want.
That matches a description.
Because I was dispatched to this area for a domestic disturbance between a chick with a pink shirt and blonde hair and a male in all black. Okay? You fit the description. You got injuries on your neck, which means you got beat up by a chick. Okay? So I have a lawful reason. I have a lawful reason to stop and identify you. Okay? That's where I'm laying it all out here for you, bro. I'm trying not to be a dick. I'm trying not to be a douche. Okay?
These cops are actually being pretty cool.
Take your name down.
Yeah, the cops are being very nice to him because they know he's the victim, you know?
Yeah.
But just wait till he walks back down there.
You matched the description. They came down saying you matched the description. If you want to say nothing happened, give me your name and leave.
Mm-hmm.
But we get your name because you matched the description. So we can check off, this guy matched the description and we know who it is. And he says he wasn't hurt. You got to give him your name. And they are getting your ID at this point, one way or another. Either you're going to give it to him here or you're going to go and sit in a jail cell until you give it to him. Then you can bail yourself out because you can't bail yourself out until you give him your name. You don't have to give him your name. You can sit in jail until you get in front of the judge. You don't have to give the cop your name. You are absolutely correct. You don't have to give him your name, but there's repercussions for it.
Exactly. And I don't think this guy understands what the repercussions are. The cop is doing a good job at trying to explain it, you know?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Okay. I can see if we have you in our system so that we can go from there. Figure out if you're associated with anybody else that we can go talk to, get the other side of the story, and we can go from that point. Okay? What I'm telling you, I would prefer not to take you to jail because you're right. You haven't done anything wrong. Okay? But at the moment
that we know,
at the moment, you are committing a crime by not giving me your name and your date of birth.
Make a decision, dude.
I just don't want to get in trouble. I didn't do nothing.
Okay. But you not wanting to get in trouble is getting in trouble. Because you are committing a crime.
You want to follow me?
No, I don't want to. I don't want.
Hitting me? I'll show you guys where she's at.
No.
Let's go.
No, I want to stay right here.
Why? You guys are talking to me, but you don't want to talk to the person that's committing a crime. Okay. That's where you guys are. No.
But I am talking to the person that's committing the crime now.
I commit no crime.
You are. You're concealing your identity from me.
I'll walk with you. Once we get there, I will tell you.
No, that's not how this works.
How do you want us to go?
I want you to give me your name.
Bro.
and while he's talking to you, I'm going to go down there and talk with her.
Well, I'm down. We could all talk with each other. Like I'm not trying to.
Well, it's a domestic. You don't get to talk about it in front of each other. You don't get to look at each other to give each other dirty looks. It's a domestic. You stay separated. You tell your story to one cop. She tells her story to the other cop, and then they talk over the radio about it.
Exactly. Yep.
We'll go down there.
And couples can communicate without saying a word to each other. If they've been together for long enough, they have looks that they can give each other from across the room where they know they can have whole conversations like that.
You've given me a couple of the stream that the other people haven't picked up on. So I know. Yes, definitely.
There, I don't care.
True.
That makes it sound like we're a couple. We're not, by the way. That's my brother.
No, we've known each other. I've known her entire life.
We're not from Alabama, guys. We're not from Alabama.
We're from Chicago. We're from Chicago. Totally different part of the country. Time out.
Hey,
I
listen,
didn't mean to go there. I'm sorry. I opened this up. I didn't mean to.
Hey, listen, this is the kink-free zone. Hey. Nobody's getting upset with you guys. I mean, it's the, sister brotherly love. It happens everywhere. Don't worry about it.
This is not, I mean, I will shame your kinks. Kinks are meant to be kept a secret and hidden from society. So don't tell me about it.
Okay, I get, but that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll drive down the street.
What's the address?
I don't know. I'm not from here.
You're not from here.
No, I'm not. So we go in the car. Once we get down there, once we're in the car, I'll tell you my name. We go down there and we can talk to the person that's committing the crime.
Okay. All right, let's go do that then.
I'm not getting in the back of you.
You have to get in the back of the car.
Then I'll walk right in front.
No,
I
that's not.
hate getting in the back of the car.
That's not how that works, man. You have to get in the back of the car. You have to get in the back of that one though.
Hold on, let me get.
Yeah. I'll tell you back. I love you.
So what's going on?
I just had an argument. It's nothing serious. I'm sorry. It was more on my part. So I could give you my ID and everything.
Okay, where's your ID?
Her boyfriend has injuries on his neck, and she's like, "No, it's no big deal. I'm fine." Crazy.
Right here. There you go. It just expired. That's me. That was my old address. I lived with my parents then. I just graduated high school about 3 years ago, so that's where I'm at now. I came to
New Mexico.
I just came to visit my mom. She lives at the salon right here.
Where?
By Subway, the salon. So I was just kind of helping. I'm leaving back to Albuquerque tomorrow, and I do have court cases.
So what's your relationship with this guy?
That's my boyfriend for about a year now.
Okay. And so what's going on between you two?
Just a verbal argument, but like I said, we're both at my mom's shop right now. It was nothing extravagant.
Verbal argument. The audacity.
He literally has injuries that are visible on the side of his neck. She's like, it's just a little verbal argument. We're fine. Go away, cops.
Well, you know,
yeah.
words
Just a couple
can
of
cause
blood.
injuries.
Yeah.
Okay. It's more than a verbal.
And I don't know what's happening here, if these are tattoos or she's just very dirty. I'm not sure what's happening here.
Argument.
You know, that's the first time anybody has noticed something on a woman's boobs before me.
Well, it's like right there. She's dressed like a whore. So, you know, it's hard not to notice.
Saying that a female was hanging on the shirt of a male.
Like that.
And there is screaming.
All right.
So
I got creepy and I blew it up. It's a tattoo.
Why would you get a tattoo of dirty boobs?
No, it's angel wings. She put angel wings on.
That's not
Yeah,
where
she
angel
didn't-
wings go.
She did not think that through because it
got
looks
it
like she's
backwards.
been rolling around. She's rolling around in the dirt is what it looks like.
She might have some on the other side. You never know.
She's a helicopter wings.
yeah, he's bleeding, you're bleeding.
I mean, you can talk to all of us, though, but no, he didn't do anything like that to me. If anything, it was myself. And my nails. Look at my nails.
We know it was you.
Yes,
That cop
and this
knows
thing
this
is
was you.
coming
That's
from
why
that.
you're being questioned right now. You're being questioned right now for that exact reason.
Yeah, and thanks for giving him the evidence as to how he got his scratches, nails.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right
what
there.
happened?
I scratch myself. I do get pretty crazy myself. I put nothing on him. So
What
I
happened to
know
your
in
knee?
my law enforcement and my dictionary and stuff, you guys can't charge anything.
Time to name drop.
That
How much
is
you guys want to make a bet that she's got a relative or a friend or somebody she's about to name drop?
She knows her laws.
She knows.
No.
I know laws. I know the best laws.
She graduated high school 3 years ago, and she's watched YouTube since then. She's subscribes to Chili.
Look,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen Law and Order. I know my laws.
I will give her that. She was really confident when she said that. I got this. I know the laws. Don't worry.
She's
You can't
gonna
charge
put,
me.
she's whipping out a trifold any second now. Wait for it.
In your what? Law enforcement?
You know what I'm saying? My rights. And I'm sitting here and telling you right now, like, I'm fine.
Yeah, we're not worried about you.
You have an address. You have my ID. I can give you my social security right now. I have no problem with that.
You have his skin underneath your fingernails. There's a problem with that.
If she's offering up her social security number, she does not have a trifold. I guarantee it.
This is yeah. You got me on that.
I just like how calm she is about all this. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. I'm good. Like, we're not checking on you, girl. What the hell?
Okay.
It's just, I don't want no problems. This is my man. We had an argument. That's it. Sorry.
Okay. Well,
But-
I have a problem when
I know that because that's your
people
job,
have.
but it's also one.
Okay.
If you ever have another problem.
Okay. Knock. When someone batters another person in a domestic
Did anyone
violence,
see that, or did they just hear us arguing? Because I yelled. I yelled like a mother.
The cop already said they saw you. The person who called in saw you. The cop already said it. Sorry, were you gonna say something?
I was gonna say, I wonder if he yells to cover his voice while he's getting beat. Like she's like, "Shut up!"
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, stop!" She's evil. This girl is evil. That guy needs to break up with her. Nobody needs to be with a violent person like this. She's just
Look at the eyes. You can tell. Just look right there. You can tell.
dead inside. I could see it. Yeah, she's dead inside.
Don't stick your dick in crazy, guys. I'm telling you, it's the best advice I can give you.
Yeah, but it's
I
also
don't
the
even
best
him
way.
half the time. It's me.
okay.
I will completely say that. I'll go to jail right now for that. Okay? That's me. Let's go, baby. Leave him the out of it, huh? You're a f***ing ball. That's f***ing fat. Why that? Go!
Oh no.
Here we go. It's about to get spicy. This is why I pulled this video. Did you see her horse kick that cop? Did you see that?
Wow. I mean, damn. That's a fucking problem.
Respectfully, do not touch her like that.
Tries to kick me. Kicks him right in the face.
She came over the top in a gymnast style move and kicked this officer in the face.
And I heard the shoe make contact. This is why you
Yeah.
two don't get together, because you're standing there trying to keep them from arresting her, which is why you weren't supposed to be next to her.
Exactly. Watch this leg come up and around.
You can hear the smack when it hits the face.
I'm telling you, respectfully, do not touch her like that.
Tries to kick me. Listen.
Bam.
She just broke my glasses.
Oh no.
I like whatever channel this is that we're watching. I should shout them out, but they intersplice the two body cams, so it's not like we're watching one and then watching the other one. They cut them together. If they cut them together like a feature film.
Yeah, is it blue line cam? Is it blue line cam?
This is Police Insider.
Oh, Police Insider.
Yep.
Oh my god.
They can never breathe, by the way. They
Yeah.
can never breathe.
Well, the handcuffs are so tight. The handcuffs are so tight, the air goes through the wrists.
I think that's true. Fact check true.
Wow.
Go!
Bro, be happy you're saving your life.
Move your foot in there. Hurry up.
She kicked me in the face.
She has some real anger issues, like real. Like she's got like some really, really bad anger issues. She needs to like, she really needs like some psychological help. She needs to go see a psychiatrist, and he needs to not be with her. She needs to not be with anybody till she fixes that, because she's like, I mean, she went into a rage. This is what the officers. Imagine what that guy went through.
She's kicking police officers in the face so hard that his glasses are broken. By the way, backwards in a scorpion move. What do you think this guy goes through at home behind closed doors?
Yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm a loss for words, because that's just crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be devil's advocate here, for the moments, and there might have been 2 or 3 in the entire relationship, but for the moments they were getting along, the sex would have been awesome.
can't.
Nope.
Stop. Stop.
I hope she's gonna buy me some new glasses.
Hang on, let me go get my
They're literally hog tying her. Just
Now,
hog tie her, throw her in the back.
Don't get me wrong. I didn't say the sex was worth it. I just said she's really flexible.
Can we mute him?
Stop. Stop.
I would, but I know it tortures you.
My Uncle Ryan Rodriguez was a
That's
Told
the only
you,
reason
Uncle
he's got me up
Ryan.
there today, Katie.
Uncle Ryan Rodriguez is a cop, she just said. I knew the name drops were coming. I felt it. I felt it coming.
See what the happened?
Stop.
You know what? You know what? These people who always drop names like that, like I always wonder if they think to themselves, like, you don't think that person, you're not embarrassing them right now when you drop their name, like you don't think that they're like they're gonna be even
Absolutely.
double
I
pissed.
guarantee this body cam was sent directly to Uncle Ryan saying, look at this. Look, you need to get this under control.
Yeah, because I remember one time, like, I dropped a reference of one of my family members, and that was just like for like a job, and they got mad because they were like, "How dare you?" And I'm like, imagine these people.
Yeah, Jake's coming.
Yeah, call him. Call Ryan.
Hey, settle down.
Hey, call Ryan right now.
No, Ryan doesn't matter.
Yeah, it matters. That's why you're calling him, right?
Stop.
Call him.
No.
Call him, mother. Call my Uncle Ryan.
Ryan Secret?
Yeah. Call my Uncle Ryan.
Stop.
Call him.
Settle down. I'm not calling Ryan.
Can you pick up a woman by yourself?
Okay.
You handcuffs. Shut the up, you.
Hey, settle down.
Can you pick up a woman by yourself?
This woman is possessed. Possessed. Call Uncle Ryan.
Sometimes you just gotta call a spade a spade.
Have you had them 4 cops take me up?
There's 2.
I'm glad I saw like a cross tattoo on that one cop's like forearm because it will help keep the devil away from him
Oh,
when he
yeah,
has her in the back of the
sure.
car.
For sure. They need to have something on their duty belt for holy water, you know?
Yeah. I think that's what this slot right here is for. That's the holy water slot right next to the keys. Between the walking and the gun, there's a spot for holy water.
See, I wasn't sure if that was pepper spray, but it looks like there's 2. It might have holy water right next to it.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Oh, just wait till they get the holy water pepper spray. Then they're really gonna be in business.
Blessing the pepper spray. Look out.
Yeah, take your pepper spray to the Catholic priest to have it blessed before you spray somebody.
Like that.
Hey, settle down.
I beat 4 by myself.
You didn't even beat 1. That's why one cop had you in handcuffs.
34 cops.
Find out, you dirty.
You have the right to leave this money, Satan.
These cops are talking to her so calmly. Like I think there's 2 there now, maybe 3, all very composed, talking very calmly, not raising their voices. Even the guy that got kicked in the face is perfectly calm.
Well, he's at the car trying to fix his glasses. Then he's going to come
he's
back.
like,
and yell about it.
just very calmly, I hope she's going to buy me some new glasses.
And you know, Sean Paul Reyes would say that these cops don't know how to de-escalate.
I think they're doing a pretty darn good job. I think some people cannot be de-escalated is what the issue is. Not every customer is right. Not everyone.
Oh, you're investors. There's some. Shut the up.
Hang on. Homer's saying he's got to go out.
Okay. I was wondering who that was.
Oh, I thought she had a dog.
Yeah, I thought it was on the tape too. I thought or on the video. I thought it was on the video. Somebody just bought a T-shirt. I'm not sure who it was, if it's somebody who's here, but just in case it is, I'm going to give the dogs a milk bone. I just got a notification from my Shopify store. KatieZed.com, by the way, if you need anything. Zena's got T-shirts in there too. So.
Tina has T-shirts?
Yeah.
Hey, will you get do you have a spit?
I designed Xena a whole logo. It says True Crime with Xena, featuring Katie Zed, because we know she's actually the star. So.
A spit hood?
Y'all can't even go along with the shit out of your wife. Your town suit all high and mighty. Shut the up. She don't even love you. She cheats on you every day, bro. Get that.
We're talking to.
Fine ass man that makes a good income.
I don't even have a wife.
I don't even have a wife. I don't even have a wife. It's going to be kind of hard to cheat on her when she doesn't exist.
she's already putting herself there.
She'd have a hard time
She's
cheating
already
on me.
making herself his wife.
Yeah, exactly.
21-year-old? One request.
Yes, ma'am.
Go tell my mom. Right the now I'm gonna go in jail.
Okay.
For him. No. I'm getting off the floor. Go tell her.
Turn this way.
Go tell her.
Turn this way. Roll on
Go
your
tell
side.
her.
Roll on your side.
Go tell her.
Hey.
Go tell my mom I'm going to jail.
Okay, we will.
No, no, do it first. Stop.
Mom, she's going to jail.
Go tell her.
Okay, come on.
Home dog. Hey, this is Home Dog Audit.
Team with you, bro.
I didn't hear what you said.
Home Dog Audit.
Oh.
Say hi, Homer.
Hey, Homer.
Wow, it is. Oh my goodness, I'm like, you know, everybody should take note. You know, somebody loves this girl.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Can we just all marvel at how cute my brother's dog is?
He is cute. That's a nice dog.
I know. He's a little cutie.
He's got a channel, Home Dog Audits. Me and him go out and audit Osmar. I've gone out and did audits with Homer.
He's an auditing dog.
Yeah. He's got his little frauditor vest and the whole ball of wax.
That's funny.
Sit up. Sit up.
So no one's gonna know I'm going to jail, huh?
She's got a good horse kick. Which side, Jake? This side or
Bro.
that side?
Either side. Have a seat. Get your
Oh my god.
Come on, sit up in there. You either gotta sit in there or you're gonna get dragged in. You coming?
I don't know.
No!
So sit up.
No! You balls! What?
Okay.
Your wife cheats on you 3 times a day, you dirty.
I'm not married.
No
so.
one wants to.
It looked like he just slammed her head in the door. I don't think he did, but it looked like he might have.
I mean, if he did, justified.
Yeah, absolutely justified.
Hey, he's opening the door. Jake, he's opening the door. Bad bro, it's hot as
Okay, I'll roll down the window a little bit.
Look at the difference in the temperaments. The one guy, he opened the door. He's like, and he just sat there. He's like, it's just really hot. They must have not had it running. And, you know, it got stuffy in there. So he opened the door and just sat there. He's like, I just needed the door open because I needed some air. And then this one is beating her head against the divider, just beating her head.
Wow. Oh my god.
Huh?
Do you have his info?
No, he's not coming back. He's lying.
You let your someone else out of another
Eventually, the male was identified, cleared, and released from the scene.
I am trying to be difficult, officer. I'm sorry.
All right, Miss Rodriguez.
She's not trying to be difficult.
This is
She's
the,
not
this is
trying
the
to
eye
be.
of the storm. This is the eye of the storm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, okay, we're gonna get you out of the wheelchair. Go ahead and stand up.
I'm f***ing crippled, bro.
I know. Go ahead
I'm
and stand
21
up.
years old. I'm crippled.
I know. I'm getting you out of the wheelchair. Stand up.
What am I in a wheelchair for?
Because it was the only chair they had. Stand up. Okay, if I take that spit hood off, are you gonna spit on me?
I'm not gonna spit on you.
Well, you were spitting.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. I'll help you out. Let you use the bathroom. Okay.
I'm gonna spit on you. I promise.
Promise.
Yes.
She spits on him, doesn't she?
Should we take like bets if she's gonna spit again? I only watched up to where she horse kicked the cop, and then I stopped it because I wanted to live react to this.
It's such a hard bet if we do it.
So do we want to take, does she spit at the cops again or does she not? Like, okay, 1 in the chat if you think she's going to spit at the cops again. 2 if you think she's calmed down and she's done now. That's what I want to know. 1 if she's going to spit, 2 if she's good. Jerry's participating in his own chat.
I'm sorry, I have to.
I really
I have
do
to partake on that one.
What's up?
I said I have to partake on that bet. It's like it's so like,
Nothing's over here. Come over here.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
ooh, I would have lost. Wow.
The ankle one. Relax, okay, so I can adjust this. Been on days way too long. Ready to go back to nights.
I don't, man.
I don't.
Craziest people
Is
can like sound so whimsical, huh? Like, oh my gosh, I don't.
Is she flirting with him right now? Is that what's happening? Is she flirting with this cop?
You know,
I'm not good at flirting, guys. Tell me if you think this is flirting. Do you see her attitude change?
you know what?
Asking him about his family?
She may be one of those people that like associates, like arguments and like fighting with love. Like maybe her parents used to fight a lot in front of her, and so she's like one of those people that like, you know what I mean? Like she
One of those people that need therapy. One of those people.
Yeah. Like where like they if she doesn't get into a fight with her significant other, then it's not real love to her. Like I've seen this. Like that's like almost all Latin women.
Yeah, you need to turn the other direction when you come across this. It's not worth it.
No.
Oh, damn. I've been talking for the last 5 minutes and I was muted. Don't worry.
What's up?
I've been talking since I put Homer off. I muted it when I stopped the camera and I didn't realize that. So that's all right.
We didn't miss you. It's fine.
I didn't say anything good.
Apparently.
So what do you think, News Now Enemy? Is she going to spit again or is she done?
I'll just say somebody's going to need a hanky.
Okay, so one's from both. I'll take the under since both of you said 1. I'll take 2. We'll see.
Can't stay in a relationship long enough. I don't have one. I don't smoke. Okay, so we're gonna be up here a while.
Oh no, she's flirting. Did you see that? Did you see her stand up just then? Oh no.
I saw that.
Well, let me rewind it. That was crazy. Does she think? Does this work for her in situation? I've never seen this work before. I've never seen it work.
What are you doing?
Can't stay in a relationship long enough. I don't have one. I don't smoke. Okay, so we're gonna be up here a while.
Oh yeah.
She's acting like she's trying to get a free drink at the bar right now. She's in a hospital with handcuffs on, and she's trying to get a free drink at the bar. That's what's happening.
And you know what? And I don't think she's doing it to try to like get out of the situation. I think she's really got the hots for that cop for putting her down.
I don't think she does. I think she's trying to get something. I'll tell you guys. I'll give you a little advice. Let me turn my camera on for this. Oh, that's the wrong camera. Hold on. Wrong camera. My dogs went outside. 1, don't trust women. especially if you are a woman. I don't know if there's any women here. Don't trust women. That includes me. Don't trust any women. A. B, never trust a fart. Don't trust women. Don't trust a fart. That's it. End of advice.
No, you were okay to trust for the first couple of years, and then I got to know you.
Don't trust this woman.
I don't know who to trust now.
Not me.
Damn.
Yeah, no. Nope. Not at all.
I'm saying you can. I don't want to make my mom feel weird.
Okay.
I'm saying she's supposed to cut my hair and my boyfriend's hair. She's a barber. You are more than welcome to stop by, walk in, anything you want. She already told me.
She's offering free haircuts. She does not have the hots for this cop. She's trying to get out of this. She just stood up like we just saw twice. And now she's offering free haircuts at her mom's salon. Does she think that's going to work?
I mean,
Like, this cop is going to just throw his career away for free haircuts for a year?
I mean, unless it's, the last time,
Wait,
we
for
were.
a year. I thought it was only one haircut.
It could be
whatever it is.
It could be a euphemism. I'm saying.
How much you want to make a bet she's going to say something like, what can I do? Like, what can get me out of this? I'll do anything. And she'll like lick her lips or something.
I mean, might as
That's
well.
what's going to happen.
Okay. So, come back. I'm
Oh my God.
Over there and see what the fuck they're doing.
You're gonna have a seat.
Can you walk with me then?
Can't go over there.
You can't?
No.
Or you just don't want to?
We can't. You're in custody. I have to have it here. I have to take you to jail. Well, we have to get this done first.
We're gonna get that done first.
We got
No,
clean.
do that.
They got to clean your knee up. They got to do the
You ain't gonna
X-ray.
touch my knee until my mama knows where the I'm at.
Okay. And if you want to tell them that, that's fine.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm Southwestern.
Okay.
My mama knows everything. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, not Southwestern. What does that even mean? I've never heard that as a flex before. I've never ever heard Southwestern as a flex before.
Again, I gotta give her like some credit on her confidence when she says things. It's like I'm from South, like she said it like everybody knows it. Like I'm a Southwestern.
Like
so.
They're in like Albuquerque or something. Like it's not exactly like, you're not from Compton. Like, what are you doing?
I thought she was
Like,
talking
you're-
about the airline for some reason.
She lives at the airport on a
She's
discount airline.
She's like, hey, I'm from Southwest. I could fly Vegas to LA.
I thought she said
Well,
Northwestern. I'm from
she's-
Southwestern. What?
She's going to offer him a haircut and a free flight anywhere Southwest flies.
Ooh, that's a deal, officer.
She gonna know what.
Well, if you put it that way.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in that case, ma'am.
Once we get to the jail.
Get a,
But you gotta have a
I know
seat.
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Did you just throw up Albuquerque?
She did. She threw up Albuquerque like it's the south side of Chicago or something. Like she's from the Bronx. Come on.
You don't know me, Albuquerque.
Like, yeah, it's not Atlanta. Let's go. You're from Albuquerque.
Why is she doing that?
Because she's a crazy whore. That's why.
Oh my God.
Did you see like she did some weird sex face and the male cop or the male nurse and the cop just gave each other a look like, yeah, dude, I know. I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know. like the cop's probably like, I'm sorry I brought you into this, dude. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the nurses are like, there's sometimes when animal control can be called in. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Exactly.
You've been dealing with this look.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm so sorry, dude. I'm glad I only have to put a Band-Aid on her knee and get the heck out.
That Band-Aid took 2.5 hours to put on.
Yeah. And it probably, I mean, they were at a legit hospital, so I'm guessing it was about $1,000 for that. Clean out the wound and put a Band-Aid on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And she was probably like trying to get them to like, like, hey, could you like open up my wound a little bit so the officer could see?
Yeah.
Well, my mom's shocked right now. I don't know.
Oh ma'am, I apologize, but I can't make any other stops.
So
Somebody tells me she's
I
gonna get
just
crazy.
sit here and say what?
No, we're going to the jail.
Yeah, so what the do I say? Hey, I'm in jail because I didn't have a ID. What the do you want me to say, bro? What do you want me to say? How much you want me to pay you?
What the fuck?
How much? What's worth it for you? What?
Wait,
What?
she's going to jail because she didn't ID?
No, of course not.
She's going to jail because she horse kicked.
Well, I know where she's going to jail.
And not only horse kicked, like scorpion kicked a cop in the face.
Rewind
And
it a couple
how much?
seconds.
How much do you want to make a bet? The next,
not IDing.
yeah, the next words out of her mouth, which after how much can I pay is what can I do? Which I
yeah.
called about 10 minutes ago. By the way, I called that shit.
Yeah, you're right. That was coming.
What do you want me to say? How much you want me to pay you? How much? What's worth it for you? What? What do you want?
Don't talk like that. You'll just get yourself in more trouble.
Obviously, it doesn't matter what trouble I'm in because I didn't nothing.
Oh my god.
And I'm in the of a back cop car, and I did nothing to you. Can you show me the proof where I did something to you?
Broken glass?
I just watched the proof. You turned into a scorpion and kicked a man in the face. That's what happened. And I saw it. I saw the proof. Put me on the jury, Judge.
Katie, time out. In her defense, she's flexible. Remember, she was looking the other way when she did that, so she didn't see it.
Yeah, what about the horse kick?
She didn't. She remember when she was turned around, balled up. She was looking the other way. She didn't see herself kicking in the face.
Oh, she hasn't seen the evidence, right?
No. Remember how flexible she is. We talked about that. We can talk about how flexible she was again. I don't think you want to.
Oh, I'm saying, why'd you arrest me then?
I didn't.
Why'd you arrest me? Why am I in the back of a cop car right now?
I'm just transporting you.
Okay, but why? Where's the proof and the legalization? Where?
What?
no.
The legalization?
You better
What's
watch
a
out.
legal
Ooh, she brought up that mization. It's over. It's over. That cop better let her go where she's at.
There's a footprint on the officer's glasses. It matches the bottom of your shoe.
What is a legalization? I haven't heard this term before.
I think she's confusing like American law with like Mexican tortilla law or something. Because
No, she's been reading the chat. She's over there talking like Zuzu Zyquin was.
Oh yeah.
Where's the proof and legalization?
Why are you arrested?
I want to hear that again.
Okay, but why? Where's the proof and the legalization? Where? Why are you arresting me?
Where's the mization, officer? Where is it? We want to see the mization.
No, not just regular mization. We need the legal.
In New Mexico. State. What did I do wrong?
I know you kicked one of the officers.
What did I do wrong? Where's the film and where's the?
He just told you kicked one of the officers. He just said it. I heard him say it.
And they're not going to make a lifetime movie out of it.
I saw the film.
Yeah, you'll see the film in court with your lawyer next to you. I'm guessing state-funded lawyer. I'm guessing, probably that Dr. Phil lawyer from the other day.
Hey, if she gets a state-funded lawyer, she can watch it for free over here on Jury's channel. She wants to see it.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll point it out. We watched it a couple of times.
Yeah, we did. We rewound it a couple of times. I could roll it back and do it in slow-mo if you want.
Okay, so they got that ready or not?
Dispatch has been updated.
So why am I getting taken right now?
Because you're going to jail right now.
I'm going to jail, but y'all bring me a proof.
We don't need the proof until your court date is set. We'll have it by then. We will download the footage by then. Does she think that's like instant? Like she just pull it up on his phone or something?
No, she swears that the cops just like they have some sort of conspiracy against it. They just want to take her to jail, right?
Nobody understands that body cams don't have a play button to rewatch the video on the body camera. It's a recorder only with no screen.
Stop lying.
Yeah, it's well, and that's good because then the cops have no access to it, so they can't go and F around with it. Like they can't even see what was caught on. You know what I mean? It keeps them honest.
Right. But they also can't stop it and say, well, I was playing it back to show her at that point, which is why I didn't.
Exactly. Exactly.
Turn it on, turn it off, and that's it.
Yep.
Does that make any sense to y'all? And this is the that busted me out in the mouth, but y'all are taking his side. And he's from Pecos. I'm from Carlsbad. He's from Pecos, Albuquerque. Y'all are gonna take his side?
What is with her and like dropping these towns that she's lived in? Carlsbad, really? I don't know what you're from out there. Is Carlsbad a rough area? It doesn't sound rough. It sounds like a suburb.
Me or your brother? 'Cause I don't know Carlsbad.
I don't know. I don't know what I thought Carlsbad was in California. No? Am I wrong? I could be wrong.
I think there's a Carlsbad, but I don't know if they're in California. Are they?
No, they're in Albuquerque, but I think, well, I don't know. I don't know.
We got a Rancho Cucamonga here.
Obviously, if we've never heard of it or don't even know where it is, it's not exactly at the top of the FBI crime statistics for being a bad area.
True.
A man's side that can beat the out of me in 2.5 seconds, which he has.
Wow, where did you get those statistics?
Why do you think he has so many court cases? Y'all don't care though, right? As long as y'all got somebody, as long as y'all did something that day, y'all don't give a.
That's the name of the game.
Like, I don't even know if they were going to take her to jail, honestly. He had a couple of scratches and he didn't want to do anything about it, you know?
I don't know if they would have taken her to jail, but for the horse kick, she's gone now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think if she would have just relaxed, you know, but after the kick and the couple of kicks and the meltdown and all of that, I really think she probably had a 50-50 shot of just walking away from this.
You know? They would have gotten restraining or orders of separation, restraining orders and stuff.
Yeah, and they would have had to each go their own way. Yes, exactly. That's probably what would have happened.
Most likely. If they both would have cooperated.
Yeah, and just said, hey, don't contact each other for 24 hours, you know? Yeah. Like a cool off period.
It would have been 48 or 72, more than 24, but
no.
That's not going to happen. You want to know why? Because this cop is rejecting her and he misses her.
Well, and I've seen cops, like if a domestic is happening at night, just tell the person to leave and go spend the night somewhere and come back tomorrow. Yeah. So it might have just been 24. You know what I mean? Who knows? I don't know if from what I understood, what the call-in was she was like hanging off of his shirt. Not that they actually saw her strike him. That they were yelling at each other, but he had injuries on him. So
yeah,
you know.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, you know, usually they do the whole like walk thing when there's no visible injury, like there's nothing that they can like really cling on to. But
all he would have had to say is, "Oh, that my cat did that," or "I was walking to the woods and it was a tree branch." Tree branch got me in the neck. You know, he could have made up anything like that, and it would have been just walk your separate ways, don't see each other for a couple of days. You know.
Yeah.
Instead, she decides to horse kick a cop.
But they can also take pictures of it and see if and figure out whether it was a tree branch or.
Oh yeah, after the fact. But I'm just saying, what would have happened this day?
Yeah.
You know.
Shut the
Yeah, 24 to 48 years at least.
Yeah.
He's not though. He's not. He looks like the kind of guy that's like gonna go running back to her.
I think more than 48 years, actually. I think it should be a life sentence to stay away from this person.
Yeah, the problem is if you watch out the right-hand window here, you'll see a bank with an ATM. He's actually getting bail money already.
Yeah, right.
No.
Cigarette and lighter.
I didn't have that much faith in him, but wow, he really.
No, I
disappointed me.
guarantee he'll bail her out for sure because he doesn't want to get his ass beat again.
Right.
Yeah.
Why'd you leave me in there?
Well, hopefully, if the judge does allow her bail, it's with an order on there that says she can't go anywhere near him. You know, a lot of times for stuff like this, the judge will put that as a stipulation to the bail.
I've
Like you
heard.
can get bailed out, but you can't have any contact with this person, like a no contact order.
I've heard in domestic situation, the victim can't bail the person out in their name. They're not.
No,
the
but
one-
he could get the money and go over to her mom's salon that was down the road.
Oh yeah, and, give
and
it to
hand
somebody
mom
else.
the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do so? Can I light it back here?
Oh, here we go.
So can I light it back here?
Oh no.
Here we go.
With me, I'm a with you, bro. You wanna act silent? You wanna act like you can't talk to me? You can talk to me like a normal person, but you choose not to. So I'm gonna not talk to you.
You
This
haven't
poor
talked
cop.
like a normal person yet.
This poor cop is just trying to transport her. He's not even the guy that arrested her. He's just a transport unit.
Yeah, I think I can see how her boyfriend started getting his ass kicked. I can start painting the picture now.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised it took you this long, honestly. 'Cause she's been crazy the whole time.
Like a normal person. Okay? You wanna be a dumb? I'm gonna be a dumb.
Yep. You're living up to your name. Get it.
All you can do is talk to me, but you don't. My God. Why the am I the one getting arrested? What the?
Who wants to tell her?
I give up. I don't know how else to explain it.
But you have so many complaints on everybody else but me, right? Obviously, you're a new cop, aren't you?
Obviously.
You ain't from here. Okay, then. Thank you. You ain't from here, then. There you go. I'll be out here in a second without your.
She's very interested in where people are from. What does she do when she comes across a person that's from somewhere that is, I mean, basically anywhere other than Albuquerque? Because Albuquerque, like,
she just
what?
She just represents for Big Albuquerque.
I guess. I guess.
She's gatekeeping for Albuquerque.
To be fair, the only thing I know about Albuquerque is what I learned on Breaking Bad. I've driven through there once. That's it.
And that's all I want to know.
All right, I'll put this back on, but I got to take this call, so I got to mute myself.
Oh no. Okay, good.
Bye. You got that? You got that weapon? Can you shoot me in the head? Yeah? Shut the up.
Is she asking to get
Alright.
shot in the head?
Yes, I believe so. I'm going to have to go after this video because my husband's on his way home. He's coming home from work early.
I gotta go after this video. I gotta go after this video too because I gotta go to work soon.
It's cool. I'll shut it down. We're good.
No, but what's the rest of this craziness?
I have to see how it ends. I mean, we're in too deep right now, boys. We have to see how it ends.
Yeah, I'm invested.
You don't even know what the y'all are saying half the time.
How did she get drunk on the way over there? Oh my God.
You gonna let me out or what? 'Cause I didn't do to you. I didn't do to you. So you're gonna get the out like a normal person. So I know drug dealer. I know junkie.
No, you're a man beater.
I bet she is a junkie. I would like to bet she is. She's on something. Or she's not on something. She's either on something or she's not on something that she should be on, like medication from her psychiatric help.
Maybe she's been taking testosterone pills by accident.
Drug dealer, but I ain't no drug dealer.
Treat me like a lady? No, I act like a lady. You feel me?
Not if you're kicking the door.
I ain't act like a lady, but if you are, shoot me in the back of the car.
Step over this way.
I'll act like a lady. Any other way.
Step over this way.
Here, look. I didn't do nothing wrong. I want me to figure that out. Okay, well then call my lawyer. Well, call me what you just call my lawyer.
It's a bad sign if you have a lawyer, like a criminal lawyer already, like that you have one. I'm just saying. Like most people, like if I were to get arrested right now, I don't have a lawyer. I have no reason to have a lawyer. Like I have a real estate attorney from when I bought my house. That's about it.
I have a lawyer. He doesn't handle this types of cases.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
have a lawyer, so I'm one that has a lawyer.
In my phone, I have a real estate attorney. That's it.
Yeah, where I'm at though, I need one.
Yeah.
I just know lawyers on YouTube. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll put you on the phone and I'll sit right there. I ain't going no better. I ain't going nowhere.
The female was charged with criminal damage to property, assault upon a peace officer, battery upon a peace officer, resisting arrest, and domestic battery.
Who would have guessed?
Since you'll love the video on screen, click to watch now.
All right, so that was from the channel Police Insider. Definitely go check that channel out. I love the way they cut together the different angles of the body cam.
Yes,
because
I'm already subscribed to them. That's how I saw this.
Yeah.
Well, I will be subscribing, and what a wild ride! That was fun. Wow.
I'm subscribing right now on screen. Oh, I'm not on screen anymore. I just subscribed. Somebody sent that to me, so I just subscribed to them.
It's really rare when I'm watching a video, and I feel like I just got off a roller coaster.
That was definitely a wild ride.
Who needs to go to Six Flags? On Labor Day weekend.
That was fun, but thank you so
Just
much,
come to
Katie, for
Jerry's
stopping
channel.
by. Yep, we have fun over
You're
here,
welcome.
and I thank everybody that showed up in the chat today.
We do. Before you stop, I'm going to plug my stuff, and I'm going to give I almost said his name.
James Taylor.
James. I'm going to give Jimmy an opportunity to plug his channel, and then I'll let you end the stream.
Jimmy does
Subscribe.
not have a channel. There is no Jimmy in this room. We're going to be clear about that right now.
Sorry, James. I forgot you're not 6 years old anymore.
Okay, James, go ahead.
You never knew me when I was 6 years old.
7. My bad. 7.
That's when you met me. I don't think you have any memories from then. So
You're not 10 anymore.
Kitties.
Please subscribe to Katie's Ed. The next time you'll see me live is Friday night for Friday Night Crime with my once a month co-host, Number 2. We have a good time. We grew up together, and we
Number 2 is the shit. You got to check her out.
Number 2 is the shit. She's the shit. So yeah, definitely check that out. Friday night, 7:00, and then on Sunday, this is actually a first time announcement because I just made these plans this morning. On Sunday, Weapons 175 and I are planning a stream about the psychology of sovereign citizens and First Amendment auditors. And we're going to have a couple of special guests come on for a special segment as experts. And some people here might know them. And I'm not sure with all the, discourse in the community, if I'm even allowed to say this, but Wrangler and Kafer are going to come on to talk about their expertise on the subject. So
I didn't think I was an expert, but I can fake it. Hey, fraudsters do.
Yeah, exactly. And then the week after that, I believe News Now Enemy is going to be live in studio to do a Crime Land episode, correct?
I hope so.
The following week?
Yeah, correct on next Thursday. And I am,
No, not Thursday, Sunday, dude. I changed my show to Sunday. When I was with Hawkhound Media, I did a Thursday show. It's been like a year. I've been streaming on Sundays. That's the second time you did that to me in 2 days.
well, that's because I don't pay attention to you because I've been busy for the last year. What do you think? I'm family. You're supposed to come on now.
I was talking to him on the phone. Was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was Saturday.
If you couldn't tell that they were related,
he's
you
like-
do now.
He's like, oh, you stream on, can you come help me do whatever on Sunday? I'm like, dude, I got a show. I can't. I was like, no, you stream on Thursdays. I'm like, I haven't streamed on Thursdays since I was with Hawkhound Media.
You know what? I'm playing dumb just to show I've been watching you for so long. I'm one of the old school people.
Yeah, I quit Hawkhound Media like 6 months ago. Anyway, also, News Now Enemy has a channel. I don't know who's a mod in your chat, but somebody put the links up there. I'm not even sure how many people are here right now, but do that. Okay, Jerry, you're allowed to end the show right now.
Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you gave me the reins back to my show, and like I said, I appreciate everybody that showed up. I have if that wasn't a sample for the things that are coming up, I'm doing a lot more stuff against Here's the Deal, and I'm gonna kind of concentrate on that guy, and you look for those videos and more lives when they come. I don't have anything scheduled yet, but I'm gonna be doing more lives.
It's good. It's a fun time. I highly recommend.
I'm going to go back and watch this and see if I'm comfortable doing lives because this is pretty much my first one in a year.
You did a good job, man. You did a good job.
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
no doubt, because I can't see, and I'm working on this laptop that was donated to me, so I don't even know how it's working.
It's
No,
good.
You did good.
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right, guys. Have a nice, fun, safe rest of your Labor Day weekend, and see you guys on the next one.
Happy Laborless Day.